Want to participate in a Don and Mike Show contest? How about this? You or a member of your household can only win once for 60 days. You must comply with any age limitations for each contest. For complete contest rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the mighty WJFK, P.O. Box 3649, Washington, D.C. 20007. Thank you, and God bless.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
Mike Show, the Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
We are over here. They are.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America.
No. Give me a second. Just shut up.
I'm still in there.
Hey, right, I just turned him home. I just told him to shut up.
So
give me just a second.
All right.
To reset everything here.
Get everything. Everything was in place, and it got a little jumbled.
Right.
This never happens on the Troy Aikman show.
No. That show's a cinch.
Which will air Saturday morning, Sunday morning?
Sunday at 10 a.m. on this station.
Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
And Troy discusses jacket etiquette. How to make a parka look like a jacket.
Balls.
Let me say, Buzz.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for going home and changing your clothes.
No problem. Anytime for you.
Now we can start the show.
Very good.
Okay, here we go. And go.
The Don and Mike Show.
The door's already open, so let them in.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877.
Maybe it's the power that's greater than you that's working on eliminating the Nazis from the show.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Someone's ringing the bell.
I am really not trying to do this on purpose.
Do me a favor.
Reset.
Let him in.
Reset. Now I got to wait for it to reset.
Right.
Buzz?
Yes.
Thank you for changing your clothes before the show today.
For you, anytime.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime.
We heard
from anywhere in America.
Right.
877-365-3636.
Bring them in.
They're ready to believe.
There they are.
They are. Okay.
Bastards.
All of that for that.
Late.
All of that for that.
Story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith. A man of hate. And a soul torn apart. Your discretion advised.
Really, I ask, is there any other show as lame as this that has to start over 3 times before we finally get it right?
You use the word lame, I use the word charm.
That's right.
I think it's sparkling.
Your Nazis were late, Rob.
It wasn't their fault. They're very efficient.
Oh.
And good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. I can't wait till this summer. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Unpredictable Bummer. And all these ships at sea. They've never had speed cups.
Right.
Todd Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for listening, everybody. The Don and Mike Show. A new episode on this Friday. It's 1:23:04.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
There you go. That's Buzz, and here's our phone number. No, we just played the thing 5 times.
That's true.
That's the phone number. Buzz is actually holding up something that says bulletin.
We have a bulletin. I know. We hate to start the show off on any kind of a down note. But
I think I know this one.
Do you?
Yeah, I think. Let me.
About the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know?
I
knew at 1:51. When did you know?
About 5 minutes ago.
1:50. Rob, do you know?
No, I don't.
I rock.
Captain Kangaroo is dead.
Oh, well, who cares? I thought you were talking about Captain Nathaniel.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the captain. Or Captain Crunch.
I care.
Or Captain
deeply.
America.
Didn't he die like 18 months ago?
No, Keishan died in Vermont.
Yeah.
And
After a long illness.
and he'll become a teddy bear.
But that is not bulletin worthy.
No, well, I just
CBS broke
disagreed.
in on another radio station I was listening to.
No,
the local guy was going, here's the track. We interrupt this.
Yeah.
And then,
I
and
grew
you know,
up. I grew up with Captain Kangaroo.
And they do the bulletin on the CBS network.
Right.
They do the bulletin on the radio network, the CBS radio network.
Right.
And all of a sudden this is a breaking news. Now, in this climate, I'm sorry, I hear breaking news and my sphincter puckers, and this is what I hear.
And it's not breaking. Maybe it's just me and my sensibility. I could have waited until 6:59 to hear that news.
No, story of the week.
My world would not have been rocked.
In an effort to cover this completely, should I try to get Bunny Rabbit on the phone?
Yes.
Or Mr. Moose. Mr. Green Jeans. Yeah, I mean, I watched the show.
Dancing Bear.
Very strong with Dancing Bear.
Dancing Bear.
I felt very close to the captain.
All right, and now that he's dead, I'll say it.
Yes?
What we all thought all along.
What?
You know. Kid toucher.
No! No, how dare you?
Are you kidding? Look at him.
Absolutely not.
He's just... What are you doing, Buzz?
Twiddling my keys like Captain Kangaroo.
I used to like it when he'd crack up. Now when he'd break up and he thought something was funny, he really would laugh. He'd just start laughing at the absurdity of his job. Like when the ping pong balls would come down with Mr. Moose. Were you a big watcher of Captain Kangaroo?
Not as much as you guys, apparently.
I
love
can
this
tell,
man.
You're not showing the proper amount of respect.
With the ping pong balls and
Bunny Rabbit, Mr. Moose, Dancing Bear,
Making stuff out of oatmeal box.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Think of the absurdity of a rabbit wearing glasses. What causes this? You ever meet the man?
Not enough carrots.
Bunny Rabbit,
Not a bulletin.
a mute.
True.
Not a bulletin.
Pantomime.
Not a bulletin.
You don't believe worthy of breaking in?
No, absolutely not.
I must,
especially when I just effed up the opening of the show 3 times. Then we finally get it right the 4th time. Buzz really holds up a sign that says bulletin, and I think, okay.
Well, Buzz made the same call to the people at CBS Network News.
Man's an
Did you ever meet the
icon.
man?
Huh?
Have you ever met the man?
No, but my dad was a friend of Mr. Green Jeans.
Really?
Yes, he was.
I met Keishan.
You met Keishan?
Strong fella. Good guy.
Did you meet him?
Yes.
When?
He was actually in studio on another show in this very station.
You met Captain
I have
Kangaroo.
a picture with him.
Am I bored? Am I bored? Am I bored? I must be bored. Hi.
Now, you will go on for
I know I will.
decades on your comic book.
I know I will.
But this is a...
That's real.
This is a...
No, I don't have the same affinity.
Well,
I don't know why.
When CBS broke in, although I'm obviously more of a fan of Captain Kangaroo than you are, when they broke in, I also... Because they broke in with the Bulletin News and then played the theme. And I'm like, what the hell? What's
that music we played? That
And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, okay, I knew who it was.
And wasn't he the original Clarabelle?
Yes, he was.
See? You big duty guy.
Still bored. Still bored. You're right, Rob. I love Duty, but
Didn't you like Buffalo Bob when he came in here?
Still bored.
You dug Buffalo Bob.
Yeah, when he came in here with his little marionette. But you'll notice the day that he kicked, you didn't see me starting off the show saying Bulletin. Buffalo Bob is dead.
Buffalo Bob.
Right. Biography for Bob Keishan.
Beloved by millions.
It's all coming my way right now. Okay. Fantastic. Here's what's important.
What's important?
What?
I came to work today to have the meeting with Buzz.
Yeah.
We have every day.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a white sweater.
Yeah.
Not the same white sweater, but I'm wearing a white sweater. I have 3 white sweaters.
Right.
3 white.
But that's the one you've worn recently.
This is a cream-colored variation.
Yeah, it was just off-white.
It's just a little bit different.
The eggshell,
Nonetheless, he would notice. He would notice. Anyway, when Buzz came into the office today...
You know, I knew Captain Kangaroo back when he was a corporal. Guess whose brain that came out of?
Hi, Rob.
Hello, Rob.
He's gone.
I like to give Rob every writer's credit that he can get.
So Buzz had his white sweater on.
We both wore our white sweaters to work, but you said you were going to wear your jersey today, so I thought the white sweater was safe.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm going to say. I totally effed that up, too. I forgot about my...
Well, you forgot to wear it.
I forgot about my...
I thought about it all night.
I didn't even think about it until Buzz came into the office, and Buzz was the one that said, wow, with these white sweaters on, we sure do look gay.
So you both had like a matching uniform.
Yeah. Although, you're right, Buzz, mine is not absolutely pearl white.
But still, it was close enough that we were going to be the subject of ridicule throughout the day.
Whose was more cream-colored, yours or Buzz's?
I believe mine is creamier.
Wow, so Buzz's must have been just like Paul Anka's tea.
Pure as the driven snow.
Yes.
Was Buzz the one that had the one with the fringe on it?
Yes.
And mine would be the color of...
matching holster.
Mine would be the color of Captain Kangaroo's slightly jaundiced skin.
All right. Okay. Now, I think it's a much brighter color than that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if Captain Kangaroo's skin was that color, he would be ghostly.
Yeah. Right.
Ooh,
that's right.
Hey, kids! Scared? Whoa!
Another great thing that happened to me today, besides actually having to say to Buzz seriously,
you really sent Buzz home?
It was
I volunteered. I said,
he said, I live close.
This is a little gay.
Let me go home and change. I live close.
And I didn't offer up any. I said, please do.
Do you know, I think there are psychoanalysts that would say that the whole thing that you guys did today, that you probably were one step away from a lip lock.
Including the going home part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go home.
I know.
I'll go home. I volunteer.
I'll change. People will
Kiss
talk.
me.
At any point,
This is a little odd.
when Buzz went home, did he expect you to come with him?
I was on the phone with him. I was on the phone. Where are you now?
Oh,
Really?
God.
Are you at Applebee's?
I have it off now.
Are you making the left-hand turn?
Parking lot now.
Great surreal conversation I had today with Rob Spiewak's wife. We're going on vacation this summer to Germany. Rob and Carrie and Frida and I are going to go to Germany, so I know.
Sorry.
I know. Funny.
You know, France was funny. But France wasn't that funny. France was more like, that's where people go.
But Germany...
People don't go to
funny.
Germany all that
Germany
much.
is funny.
Yeah.
So the discussion is, Carrie calls and she says, hi, good morning. Listen, I know you want to go to Heidelberg and we want to go to Munich. We're afraid that Berlin might be a bit out of the way. Would it be okay with you if we didn't go to Berlin this time?
Isn't Berlin
This time.
No, Berlin is actually a really happening city now. It's supposed
Oh, really?
to be cool. But the thing, the advantage
Munich's
to
the big-
Berlin,
Munich's the big one.
The thing about Berlin is near Bremen, and Bremen is where they brew Beck's.
Oh, Beck's beer, and you get a tour of the brewery.
Yes, I would think they would be very excited to see me. That is the one. The one is here. He's arrived and he's getting out of the car.
The largest stockholder in the world.
Look,
it's all in his bladder.
Spiewak, he's coming up the steps.
How funny is that? How funny is that? I pick up the phone and it's Rob's wife. Say, do you mind if we just go to Heidelberg?
So this summer it won't be Berlin in July.
It won't be Berlin. But somebody get the blind guy ready and bring him in here. But I'll tell you this, that there was a talk of we will go sightseeing.
Yes.
While we're there.
Well, of course.
Because that's what you have to do when you go to Germany. Yeah. We'll go sightseeing.
You probably will see a castle or two.
And we'll bring a tape recorder and we'll have a good time. Don and Mike show salute right here. Mike, Rochester, New York. Robbie, where's that dun thing that
what'd they do?
Spotlight on? Oh no, we have good ratings. In
good,
wonderful.
You know, I mean, we've only been on up there, I believe, 7 or 8 years, but we are on a POS AM station.
There's a lesson to be learned here, though. If you give us 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
So, it's 2554, right? That's the demo.
Right.
That's all I have. But I have us in third place.
That's good.
With a 7.4. So, goal achieved. You guys have cracked the top 3 in the important ratings.
We appreciate it.
Very cool.
In Rochester. I mean, we hardly ever talk about a lot of our affiliates, and that's a good one. I mean, and when I say POS, I mean that lovingly, as I would say about the first stool that I released from my bowels this morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rochester, we've gotten good calls from Rochester over the years.
Great.
And it's Rochester. It's not Rochester.
Rochester.
It's Rochester. We were corrected early on in our affiliate with that.
Anyway, it's lowly rated.
Affiliation, I should say.
WHTK, but right there in the middle of all the lowly ratings, there's that one great rating. So thanks. And,
that's good.
Spotlight on WHTK, Rochester. Rochester?
Rochester. You don't pronounce the S in it. It's Rochester.
Rochester.
And really, if you're a native up there, because I know people from it's Rochester. Because they have the flat A.
Well, that's like
back. That's Chicago. That's Buffalo.
Right.
That's even parts of Connecticut.
Upper Midwest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's very Chicago. But I remember from when we were on in Buffalo 10 years ago.
Yeah, they were. Like,
that it was very.
Back up. Jack the car up. You're a rat. Don't rat me out.
Where was that place? When we were on.
Wasn't it a lady?
Yeah. When we were on KB radio, didn't they have us like at a ski lodge doing a show one day?
Yeah, there was something where you did, I think you did a pee in the snow contest.
I don't know, but...
if I remember correctly, because we went up for a Monday night game.
Yeah, but we didn't go to the football game, though. They had us like at a hunting lodge or a skiing
They had
lodge
like some place that we were at, and maybe we had a snow angel contest. There was snow.
I don't know. It was a good time.
Yeah. It was a good time way back when.
Like the people. Yeah.
Back then in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
What a weekend. Get the blind guy ready. What a weekend coming up here. I mean, no football. It's really, it hit me real hard today when my wife said, what do you want to do this weekend? I said, I don't know. I gave her the standard answer. We got to run errands. We can go to movies. We go out.
You want to come out and feed the pony tomorrow?
Go out to dinner.
Muck the stall. All you need is a bag of carrots.
And she said, don't forget now, we have 2 days on the weekend now. And this is what she's saying is that
She's not working?
No, not this weekend.
You're not watching football.
Correct.
Oh.
And now that 8 to 12 hour block that I've had on Sunday, and that's how I look at it. You gotta go, 12 blessed hours.
Your blessed hours of your fortress of solitude.
And that's
block.
It's gone. Because now I got to go back to being a regular guy with her and figure it, and like doing one thing on Saturday and doing one thing on Sunday.
And it'll be togetherness all weekend.
I believe so.
Great show Monday, then.
You can count on that, Buzz.
Yeah.
And Buzz, you can chime in anytime you want about your great weekends.
I will.
You're very quiet, but I know you have weekends that would rival anything that we've ever discussed on here.
I'll start taking notes.
The blind guy is here. The blind guy who's going to go to the Super Bowl. Went with the theme today, rather than get a song by a blind guy.
Okay.
Wheel him in. Guy who's won a trip to the Super Bowl. He's going to take his eyeballs out. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Damn. Why was I slow on the trigger? Right before you said it, I screwed in.
Oh, you just figured out
you
ain't seen nothing yet. Right.
So I was getting that confused with Hey You.
Hold on. Who's on the hotline now? Hello?
Good news. I didn't tell you I'm working Sunday.
Hey.
So you only have to run errands with me tomorrow.
All right, baby.
All right, my sweet pea.
Well, I told you, I was committed to the 48-hour thing.
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
So am I. Why?
Why? Well, I'll tell you tomorrow. I mean, I've got ideas on things we could do.
Like what?
Sounds somewhat ominous.
Like what?
Nothing bad. There's just some cute little shops in Old Town Alexandria I've been needing to go to. Things like that.
Don't make me do that.
You didn't have any better ideas. I gave you the option today.
I already tried to scare her with a snowman.
I was just trying to help.
Yeah.
She already knows it's going to snow.
Right.
All right, baby.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, sweet pea.
Well, was this like your way of just calling and telling me that you were listening? I knew you were listening.
No, this was my way of telling you that I was working on Sunday.
Okay, so we'll have to cram it all into tomorrow.
Right, so you can be extra nice tomorrow.
All right, well, I'm extra nice to you every day.
Okay, good.
No, really, you know what you should do? Would it kill you for a second to just say what a great guy I am?
I tell everybody what a great guy
Yeah, but you never tell anybody on the radio.
Have I not said that you are supportive and a great guy? But
who's keeping the house running, honey?
Yes, I know, but I kind of have mixed emotions about that because although I appreciate it, I can't help but hear the delight in your voice that I'm out of the house. And when I told you about what my work schedule might be, you said to me, and this was off the air, so don't tell me that you're just joking on the radio. You said to me, I think you should work as much as you possibly can. This
is the advice that I would give.
You're crossing the line over supportive into shoving me out the door.
No, this is the advice that I would give anybody that's entering the workplace. My wife, you don't want me to talk specifics, but she's very lucky to be working where she's working.
I enjoy it, but I don't need to work as much as I possibly can.
Oh, yes, you do.
So you've not only grown accustomed to it, now you want her to work more.
Yeah, yes. She wants me out as much
70 hours a week?
You'd like me to take a night job at the same time.
Right.
Honey, listen, you have to admit, things have never been better. You have to admit, since you've been working, things have never been better.
That's good, but that's a little bit scary that we're getting along so well, not seeing each other very much.
We see each other plenty. We see each other plenty enough that just a few days ago we started the day with a nice argument with the BFD. So we're not seeing each other so little that we're not.
Well, then when we do see each other, we had a nice argument. No, I would appreciate it if you'd be supportive and say, I missed you, but go out and do what you got to do.
You conveniently forget when I say that, and I have said that to you.
Yeah, but then you say on the air.
On the air.
How glad you are that I'm out of the house.
Do I have to draw the distinction between real life and the show? That's why that's why occasionally on the show.
No, but I know that sometimes on the show that you're more honest than you are to my face.
Okay. It's my fault. You called to say that we will be spending the day together tomorrow.
And it sounds like it's shaping up to be a great day.
And I foolishly said, say what a great guy I am. Okay. And I shouldn't have done that.
You are a great guy. I appreciate all the support you've given me. You've been wonderful around.
And I'm very proud of you for working. And I would tell that to everybody. And I would say, no matter what you're doing, you got the opportunity. Maybe this job you're doing. What, Mike?
I'm nothing. I was rubbing my eyes.
Oh. All right, Sweet Pea. No, I'm still looking forward to tomorrow. You don't have to say any more, and you are a great guy.
And go ahead, really work your ass off.
I am.
Get at it.
Bring home the bacon.
It's an investment.
All right.
That's right.
Because really, maybe soon she'll be supporting you.
I know, and then one day maybe I'll be paying alimony.
You don't want to do that, Frida.
That would be your dream, wouldn't it, darling? To have to support you.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
every possible way, that's a win for me.
Yeah.
All right, boo-boo.
All right, darling, I'll see you.
I'll see you tonight. Lots of romance tonight.
Why lots of romance tonight?
Because tomorrow's not a work day for either one of us.
Yeah, go out and make a night of it.
Yeah.
Paint the town.
Did you ever take those pills, Frida?
No, well, we had this discussion. Did he not tell you what happened? I brought them on the cruise, and I said to him, all right, I'm going to take the pill, and I've said, and every time I've said it, he doesn't want me to. And then it finally got down to where he finally told me it was too much pressure if I told him I was going to take the pill, so he just wants me to, surprise him.
I see. Okay.
All right, see, here's...
I get the impression your wife hasn't been on the show for a while. There have been some big, and she is really getting it out of her system right now.
All ramped up. Here's the thing with the pill for the sex. Mm-hmm. I could have sex at any second. I could. Let's say hi to the blind guy. Hi, sir. What's your name?
Is this James?
James.
Yeah, right in front of you, James. Grab it. There it is. Just pull it towards you. There you
hi,
go.
James.
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
James, you don't look like. I'm going to give you a compliment right off the bat. You don't look like a guy that's been shot in the face with a 12-gauge shotgun. You're a darn fine-looking man.
Thanks a lot. That's a fine compliment.
He is blind.
He really is. Yeah, he's blind. I can tell he's blind, but he looks good.
Anyway, darling, whatever.
That's a compliment that would work at bars on women, I think. Mike, you have to remember that one.
It's just he doesn't look like he was shot in the face.
Listen, very quickly, just because I must defend my masculinity here. Here's the thing. I like having intercourse with my wife, but I don't like to have intercourse. I don't like to have an appointment intercourse.
Oh, I don't think any man does.
And
I don't think any man in the world does.
This is what I said to her, because she just does still have this Viagra that Buzz gave her.
What you say is you can do it at any time. It's just you don't like to be demanded to have.
See, what you don't say, baby, is what I really said to you, which is just sometime don't tell me, just take the pill,
right?
Then tell me that you feel like doing it, then afterwards say, oh, incidentally,
okay,
I took the pill.
I got you.
And I told you that how long ago?
Hello,
hey, McFly. How many months ago I tell you that?
I got you, darling. I tell you what, I don't think I'll take that pill tonight. There.
You're funny. You're funny.
All right, Bill.
Funny.
I can't wait to see you.
Okay. And Buzz, now I really am looking forward to that Monday show.
Yeah, me too.
All right, baby.
All right, goodbye, sweetie.
All right, goodbye, honey.
Take the pill, then at some time, just put your hand around it and pull it.
Hold on.
Just grab it.
Grab what?
Grab it and pull it. I can't tell you. That's why we've been doing what we do. It's like what we do during the news. Blow on it, lick it, grip it.
At the base.
At the base. Pull on it and just indicate that you're ready for it. That's it.
Hi, James. How you doing?
James, sit up a little bit and right into the microphone. How are you?
Here's James, who's blind.
Kind of gay.
Do you think that was a little gay, James?
Pretty much, man. Somebody was just turning on their radio, man.
Hey, hold on a second. Are you busting my balls about that conversation with my wife?
No, he was busting my balls for saying the whole grip it, pull it, and stuff.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, you're right about that.
But, I mean, that's on the heels of me saying he was a handsome guy, so, I mean, I can understand why he might already think I'm gay. That's it.
James, I must ask, where exactly did the shotgun thing to your face, where did it hit you? Which side of your face?
Straight on.
Straight on. Well, now.
Wow. So it had to be from a reasonable distance, though, right? Because otherwise...
Are you sure? Was it a BB gun?
Come on, man.
It was a shotgun, and the pellets got the...
Well, actually, I got shot in the face and the arm. I mean...
Oh, really?
The arm looks a lot worse than the face, I guess the face...
Was your brother mad at you when this happened, or...
I mean, we had an argument over some money.
Oh, really?
I mean...
Did it surprise you that he
Pretty much.
took a shot at you?
Shot you in the face. And then you lost your sight.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
He bumped into the microphone. That's why he was saying "damn" there. That was
cushioned, though. So.
It's got a windscreen on it. So.
Well, Mike is right. You do look remarkably, handsome is the only word.
No, Don's straight in front of you, James, and I'm to your left. I'm right. I'm over at your left. Yeah, you just yes.
And I'm Buzz, and I'm behind you.
Buzz is behind you. We got you surrounded, James.
And I'm right in front of you, James. And you are a good-looking guy.
I ain't got no weapons, so I ain't got.
No, that's right. I'm right, James. I'm shaking your hand. Put your hand out. I'm shaking your hand. There you go.
James, blind guy. There you go.
Nice to meet you. All right.
See what we're doing? We're also testing him to make sure that he's blind.
We're pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he's blind, but of course he came in here to. Now that's uncalled for. That's uncalled for.
There's nothing.
Don.
Pardon me?
What you just doing?
What are you? That's not nice.
Don's conducting a test. Now Mike is conducting a test.
All right. Now that's terrible.
I, James, am not testing you.
Just seeing if you're really blind or not.
All right. So James, you're going to the Super Bowl. You excited about that?
Well, I might be going if I can convince somebody to go with me. Man.
Oh, really?
Well, no,
Your friend William didn't want to go with you?
Damn, Mike.
It's straight. There you go. You're right there.
Right,
you're there.
Right in front of you. You're good.
What is that, man?
We can hear you.
What, James?
You moved it. You're bad.
No,
Did you move?
no. Never
bad.
Now let me ask you a question, James. Are the headphones and sitting there? Is that confusing you a little bit? Is that because you don't have perspective? Stop it, Don. Stop
what? See, if he's really blind,
right.
He doesn't know that I'm doing anything.
I know. That's true.
Well, let me take one of these off so I can hear you move.
Go ahead. Hear me move. What am I doing? Come on.
All right, let's see.
Come on, Daredevil. Let's see if you can figure out what I'm doing. Come on, Daredevil.
He's taking off the headphones.
All right, he's taking off the headphones.
Sacramento Day.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Very much like that, yeah.
Close. It's a variation of that. That's
pretty close.
Mooning me, problem.
I was kind of doing a variation.
No, I'm not mooning you.
Hey, your friend William, can he not? Is he not going to be able to come or what?
Oh, here's the deal. It explained to me in the hallway before the show.
Okay.
Was that James and William, if two blind guys out there together, the way it was explained to me, James would not feel comfortable going with another blind guy because
that's fair.
Who's going to lead him around?
That's fair. And the story is the best story we got.
James, you got someone who has eyesight.
I always send one of them hookers with me.
Well, if you want to take a hooker with you can take a hooker with you. But either way, you're going to the Super Bowl. You're a blind guy going to the Super Bowl, and we expect a full report the day after the game.
Now, you're looking for somebody to go with you, right? Are you serious about that?
Yeah, I hope you don't want me to give you play-by-play. You
don't mind, do you?
I thought you had somebody in mind that you wanted to take with you, who you wanted to take, or was that not the case?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
But it was another blind guy.
That was William.
No, but now I've heard that there's somebody else.
Do you have another friend that you want
a backup, so I'll know once I leave out the studio, I don't know. I got they making calls. People got to work,
Yeah,
so he's making calls.
But I would assume that you probably, that's a pretty decent. You get the airfare, you get the hotel down there. You'd probably be able to get somebody to go with you, wouldn't you?
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any brain damage when that shotgun hit you in the head? I'm just asking.
You got him there.
Just asking.
You got him there.
Yeah, he's laughing.
Yeah.
No more than I had before he hit.
There you go.
That's the right answer.
And a guy with brain damage couldn't answer a question like that. That's funny.
So, James, listen, thanks for coming down. Oh, you have to pop out your eyes for us.
Now, is that quite a process to do that, James? Is that difficult to do, or is it?
The muscle tissue kind of hangs out.
Well, just pop one out then.
I'm just messing with you.
Right, let me mention that transportation aid for James provided by FirstClassLimousines.com. 703-728-5336.
I'm going to throw it gone when I get it out.
Throw it.
You throw it?
Right, you want to use two hands? You want to take the headphones off? Or, all right.
Throw it at me. You got to see me first.
Right, he's taking it out. Did you get it out?
No, hold on.
So you pretended to throw it. You were just throwing it at the wall, dude.
All right, he's taking.
Whoa.
Oh, did you lose it?
There you go, Don.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
He's got it out. He's got it out. There you go. So when you after you got shot in the face, they removed your eyes. Is that what it was? Is that what they did?
It was like a process, man.
That is
incredible.
They actually started going bad, you know what I'm saying, from not being able to pump fluid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when the pellets, it did a lot of damage in the back. And
oh,
Well, that is freaking awful.
Did your brother, before he died, did he ever apologize to you for that? Did he ever show any remorse?
Dang. I don't know if no.
You don't think so?
Well, that sucks.
Well, that does suck.
But I know y'all want to put that back in there.
Yeah, if you want to put it back in.
Yeah, put it back in.
Is that a process to put it back in, or do you want to do it later?
Yeah, I'll do it in the bathroom.
Oh,
okay, you can do it in the bathroom. Okay.
That's no problem.
When he popped it out, it was just a bunch of red, veiny, jello-like stuff that was... Yeah.
Let me see that.
Show Mike over there, because you can kind of see
Where you at, Mike?
I'm over here.
He's over there.
Over to your left.
Mike is on your left.
There you go.
You see Mike that...
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Does it hurt when you take it out? Do you feel pain when you take it out?
No.
No. Okay. You are the most mellow blind guy I've ever met.
Are you high?
It's a muscle, man.
Just a muscle.
Are you high? Because I would think... Now, here... Doesn't glaucoma, if you have glaucoma...
Laughing at you. You know, I would say James is a quiet laugher.
Yeah, he does.
You are cracking James.
If you have glaucoma, don't they let you smoke pot? Or something like that?
Yeah.
With a prescription.
Right, so can you get a prescription for pot now because you're blind?
Yeah, but I don't have nothing for the pot to help, man. The eyes are completely gone.
Oh,
Both
right.
of these lenses, man.
Oh, okay.
Can't have glaucoma without
Gotta
eyes.
have.
Mm-hmm.
Just try. Would there be anything that could make you? I mean, do you feel bad? I guess that's why. Aside,
Are you trying to get him to score some pot? Is that what it is? Not for yourself, but for himself.
No. I'm curious.
I'm gonna feel bad if I came all the way here and popped these pretty hazel eyes out and I don't go on this trip.
No, listen.
You're going.
You're definitely going.
Here's my question: like, when you're blind, is there any pain involved?
Why you sound like you're behind me, man?
What?
Take the headphones off. That's the best way to. Now you know where we are.
Even like right now, when you popped your eye out, does that hurt?
Nah, man.
So you don't feel anything when you do that. And like when you open up your eye socket there, and we saw what looked like the dead eye.
Yeah, the muscle back there.
And all that stuff. It looked like it would be incredibly painful.
But it's not.
No, it's not painful at all. It's I mean, it's just a muscle that moves your eye back there, man.
So there's no pain at all.
No,
it just looks like it would hurt. Mm-hmm. Do you want? I got the impression listening to you that. Are you single right now? Are you single?
No, actually, I live with someone.
You live with someone, and she can't go?
I'm gonna put her name down there. If she don't go, I'm gonna choke her out.
Yeah, right. See, I was trying to tell you. That,
how nice! It's nice to see that violent streak runs in the entire family.
I believe that James has already decided this gal is going to be going with him. The gal that can see.
Well, that's good,
right, James?
I'm gonna call my buddy Will when I get out of here. And if he dead, then she gonna get choked out.
Okay.
So if William can't go, then...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should
I'm
say
confused.
dead. You might think I'm gonna go.
All right.
If he's not available...
Right. Then she gets to go?
She gonna have to go.
Or she gets choked out?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll wait till she go to sleep. Well,
what are you...
It's not a figure of speech.
No, it's not.
You choke her out. Okay. Have a great time at the Super Bowl.
James, I just would have one request that in the event that you do go to the Super Bowl and you take this woman you're living with during the weekend, don't choke her out during the weekend, even if you get upset.
I'm not gonna choke nobody out. And then what I'm gonna do once I let her neck go and she beat me up and hide? Yeah. What I'm gonna do? She punched me and hide in the corner.
You got to find her.
Did you know her when you had your sight?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is she a nice looking lady?
To me, she is.
All right.
Who knows? She might have let herself go, my man.
Can you tell by feeling her? You know whether she's let herself go or not? You know?
10 pounds, 20 pounds. You probably couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah. Like I would say on air.
Yeah. Doesn't want to comment on that.
All right, man. I ain't trying to be in your position. I ain't going to get nothing tonight.
Oh. I think he was pointing at you.
You calling me?
Well, see, I don't know. Y'all play a lot of games. I feel like I was telling Tammy in the room, y'all could be there. Y'all never.
No, and you want?
Y'all got jokes, man.
We're doing fine. I'll get your hat.
Okay,
you get your hat.
That's James, everybody. And it was great meeting you. James won the AOL contest for the Super Bowl.
Rightly so.
He'll be in Houston next weekend, and we'll expect a call from you on Monday.
James, I hope you have a fantastic time, and give us an update and let us know everything that's going on, all right?
I'll try to.
Thank you, James. Nice meeting you.
All right, man. Y'all take care.
Okay.
Right. He's got the cane and everything. I thought it might have been a prop, but he's really blind. There's no doubt. He popped his eye out.
No, it wasn't until he popped his eye out.
Very nice meeting you, James.
You didn't believe I was blind, so I popped the eye.
There you
Right.
go. Right.
Now it's proven.
Are you medicated right now? Or are you just mellow?
Have you always been mellow, James?
I mean, that's why I asked you, like, about pot and pills and stuff, dude. If you were, like, on pain medication or something. You just mellow? Hey, we just had 2 microphones on him, and he's
Saying what? You think I should be kind of upset that I'm blind?
No,
You should be excited about the trip.
Listen, just because you're blind doesn't mean that we don't want some excitement from you because you want a trip to the Super Bowl.
Let me get back on the mic and bed.
Yeah, would you get back on the mic? Here's what I can say.
Right.
I'm James, I'm blind, and Don and Mike have sent me to the Super Bowl. would you, please?
Right. Muster as much enthusiasm as you can, James.
We ready?
Yeah. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Thing I ain't even know I'm proud.
No, it's on. It's on.
Come on, we're not.
I'll give you another 3 count. 1, 2, 3.
This is James. I'm on the Don and Mike show, and they sending me to the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah. Hold on. That was good. You got to say you're blind, though.
Yeah, we don't get a credit for the blind thing, you know.
He's laughing.
All right, we're going to try it one more time,
Okay,
James. Don't let us down now.
This is the good one.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what up?
Mellow James.
James, now.
I done plucked my eyeball out.
He did pluck his... You know what? You did.
You plucked
You
your
know he
eyeball.
did.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't
Thank
need
you,
to do
James.
anything. Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
James.
Have a great time in the game, James.
You're all right.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Have a great time. Fantastic.
And I figured it out. Celebrity he most resembles, really, Steve McNair.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Absolutely.
Dead on ringer for Steve McNair.
You know, I guess it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, he's blind.
Yes, he is.
He's blind. I was giving him the double, the triple pumper. I was
Just
giving
a
him
test.
the Italian FU. Just
Right.
there.
Just to say, but when he took the eye out, it was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, that pretty
He's
much covered
blind.
it.
He won our blind guy contest going to the Super Bowl.
You know, I think after talking to James, it's probably a benefit to be mellow and slow moving. He's kind of mellow and he moves kind of slow. Because if you were hyper, you'd probably get into a world of hurt.
Slam into walls all the time.
Yeah. He's like Uncle Joe, moving a little slow.
Moving at the junction.
Junction.
Petticoat Junction.
We want to thank again First Class Limousines, 703-728-5336, firstclasslimousines.com. They brought James down here today. Are you ready for more fun and more thrills?
I am, and I'm just hoping that James brings the woman that he was going to choke out.
When we return, God, never mind. I was going to say, if you hear anything on the news tomorrow about a shop somewhere in Old Town Alexandria, my wife accidentally getting choked out. It would, go to James first.
Sure.
Don't go to me. I love
her. You're not getting that idea.
I love her. I'm not choking her out. It'll look like an accident. The ultimate WWE grand prize. This is what we're going to give away next. It's dinner for 2 at Hooters. Then you go to WWE SmackDown at the MCI Center, and you sit ringside with 2 Hooters girls.
Very good.
Well done.
So to win this prize, you have to be from the D.C., Baltimore area. And what we're going to be doing is calling phone booths. When we come back, we'll give out a location and dial the phone booth. You be the first person to get there.
Oh, wow.
Answer the phone, and you'll win the WWE SmackDown.
Very exciting.
It's highly listener interactive. There you go. Good, Rob?
Yes.
Make sure you get all the blind off of the chair and everything.
You have to let all the disinfectant kill all the blind.
Yes, of course.
It's catching.
The blind juice.
Just wipe it down. We'll be right back, everybody.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Look, I'm not back in 10 minutes. They call the cops. Standard operating procedure.
Here's some standard operating procedure. Stay the away from Tony Soprano. Shut the up and listen. It's over. Capiche? Over and done. You call or go anywhere near him or his family, and they'll be scraping your nipples off these fine leather seats.
The Don and Mike Show.
Are they strong? Listen, bud. They've got radioactive blood. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Well, we've had our blind guy on the show today. Buzz changed his shirt.
Yeah.
My wife yelled at me.
The captain died.
Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, I had to throw that in.
Thanks, Buzz. Buzz, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
The Kangaroo Man is dead.
Yes, Captain Kangaroo, Bob Keeshan.
Yeah, he's dead. That's a bulletin for you. He's absolutely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Any other news on that, Buzz?
No, he's still dead.
Still dead.
Yeah.
We have all of these incest letters to read that I don't think we're going to have time to get to today.
Have to carry it over into next week.
I believe so, Mike.
Yes.
That's
You're
always
smelling the sulfur, aren't you?
That's always been a good thing in the past. Well, because we have this extra prize to give away today, the WWE SmackDown.
Right.
And that's going to SmackDown with Hooters girls, and you're sitting ringside.
Right.
So the way to give this away, frankly, we've known we've had this gift, but didn't know what we were going to do to give it away. But with all of the new rules and everything that...
Give it away now.
That's going on here. So what we're going to do is call a phone booth. Now, we were sitting up in the office before the show today, and just trying phone numbers to see if people would answer them, because we used to do bits with phone booths all the time.
It was so much fun.
There are two problems. One problem is you got to get somebody's permission if you call them up.
Right.
Okay, but let's say we get around that. A lot of phone booths, if you can still find a phone booth,
they block incoming calls due to drug transactions.
Right. So we've had to try to find it, because now it's a problem. Think about it as in relation to 10 years ago, when people had those gigantic shoebox-sized cell phones, and there literally was a payphone every other block.
Yeah, the cell phone technology has made payphones almost obsolete.
However, there are some that are still up and running. The problem we have is that, like, for instance, here's one that we know is out of service. Okay?
All right.
This is by the Boston Metro. Now, this will ring once, and then it will beep. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the sign that it's dead.
It's like they glued it shut.
Yeah.
All of the other ones that we've called have just rung. When we called it up in the office, they rang. Instead of rung, they rang. Nobody picked them up. They just rang endlessly. So we're going to guess that these phone booths still work.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah.
Having said that, if you want to go to the WWE SmackDown and sit with the Hooters girls, and go to Hooters before all of this at the MCI Center, right now, I'll just take them in order. We have phone booths in Washington, Maryland, and Virginia. This is at the MCI Center in D.C.
Right.
Go to this phone booth right now, keeping in mind that we're on an impossible delay, so as we say this, you're not going to hear it for anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds.
Right.
But immediately, as soon as you hear it, go to the payphone outside the Hunan Gate restaurant.
Hunan Gate sounds yummy. Sounds like General Cho's chicken.
This is across Fairfax Drive from the Boston Metro stop. Okay? And happy Year of the Monkey to you.
What is that location once again?
That is the phone booth outside the Hunan Gate restaurant, which is across Fairfax Drive from the Boston Metro stop, the subway station. It's also a Metro bus stop, and there are always people hanging around.
Good.
So if you're in this area, Boston, Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, Fairfax,
Arlington, Virginia.
Hunan Gate Restaurant, Boston Metro, that's where we're calling.
That's Arlington.
Go there right now. Make it happen.
That's Arlington, Doc.
Oh, and you have to answer the phone by saying, you have my permission to put my voice on the air.
Yes, please.
See, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
This is a problem now.
Well, now you because the last thing we did was say, answer the phone by saying, you have my permission to put you on the air.
Right.
But they probably didn't get that through the delay.
Probably not.
Now, if somebody's out there that was listening specifically for our show,
maybe they'll pick it up this next time.
Yes, I think that's the solution. Remember, answer the phone by saying, you have my permission to put you on the air.
And for my money, why can't you
have my permission to put you on the air?
Why can't you just put somebody on the air if they pick up a payphone? I mean, Christ, they're picking up a payphone, okay?
Yes, it's a public phone.
It's not like we're violating their privacy.
Right, or if they just say hello, why can't we ask them if it's okay if they're on the air?
Right.
But they say no.
Just bring them good luck always.
Always, of course, I'm Hunan Gate Restaurant in Boston.
Well, at least we know the payphone. Hold on,
I think
honey.
someone's doing some business.
Hold on, let me Let me have a little off-air
It might
chat.
not be drugs.
Yes, hello? Are you there? Hello?
Oh, dear. Impatient.
I believe someone's letting it ring once and picking it up. Hello?
Well, don't dump it out this time.
I'm here.
I can't imagine that this person would care that their voice is on the air.
Oh, you never know.
Hey, hold on a second. I want to talk to you.
Ah, got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hello? Son of a bitch, just
You got to call her.
Off the air?
Off the air.
All right.
I don't think you were who she expected.
Well, Jesus. Yeah, she's getting annoyed because it's her phone. I've seen that. Back in my Willow Lake apartment days.
She probably thinks it's the bus driver apologizing for being late.
That
Because she's waiting there.
Right.
Hold on. Now get her.
Who called this number?
Hold on.
Hang on.
One ring. Hello? Now she just picked the phone up and hung it up.
Yeah, well, you're blocking her calls.
Well, we need our people out there.
Mike, we're going to go to location number 2.
Oh, that's a shame for all those people going out to a Hunan gay restaurant.
We'll try it again.
God.
We'll try it again. We'll keep it in
when
play.
somebody's hanging by those phones.
How about, for God's sakes, how about outside Wendys?
Yeah. Dave Thomas would be proud.
On the,
God rest his soul.
outside wall at Wendys in the Fairfax Plaza Shopping Center just off Pickett Road and Route 236.
That's right down the road from us.
Right, that's
very close.
It's like within spitting distance, right?
Yes, it is.
So outside Wendys in the Fairfax Plaza Shopping Center just off Pickett Road and Route 236. Meanwhile,
Pickett Street, right next to Infected Street.
lick it, touch it, at the base, all that stuff you were saying.
Yeah, blow it on it and spit on it.
Meanwhile, let's go back to Hunan Gate. See if one of our listeners has finally figured out if they just answer the phone by saying, "You have my permission to put this on the air," they're going to go to the SmackDown.
Say it.
Say it.
Come on.
I'm at the payphone.
Moron.
Say. Now, are they dumping out on this or not? 'Cause this guy out.
Voice of the radio.
Yeah, all right.
There you go. Finally. Finally.
Why don't people listen?
Hey, what's your name, my friend?
Thomas Queen.
Thomas Queen. Hi. Tom, is there a crazy lady there that had been picking up the telephone?
Yeah, it's a crazy lady who's been picking the telephone up.
That's right. Hey, ask her. Hey, would you mind saying to her, "Hey, bud, what's your problem?"
Hey, bud, what's your problem? You want to speak to her?
Yeah.
Ask her if she wants to go on the air.
Tell her she'll be on the radio.
Hold on.
Listen to that. Yeah, hello?
Hello?
What are you doing answering the phone every time we call?
What's your problem?
I was using the payphone. What's your problem?
Yeah, you using it. It's the public.
Hey, don't drop the F-bomb. Hey, put her back on. How could you be... Hey, listen to me. Hey, how could you be using the phone if every time we called you picked it up?
Well, I didn't know. I don't know if somebody kept calling. I couldn't say hello. Did nobody say anything?
Well, don't say the F word again because we're doing a radio we're doing a radio contest.
Honey, why are you picking up a payphone?
Because I was using it. I thought my friend was calling back.
Yeah.
Well, what do you have? Do you not have a phone?
Huh?
Do you not have a phone?
No, I'm from out of town.
You're from out of town.
Where are you from?
Right.
I'm from Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky.
Welcome.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, welcome to our area. We're the Don and Mike Show, and we're happy to have you talking with us.
Who are you waiting for you to call?
My cousin Shamika.
Your cousin.
Cousin.
Well, now, what if the cousin's trying to call right now and the line's busy because you're talking to me?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No. Hey, but this guy that came up behind you, did you want to answer the phone when he picked up the phone? And what did he say to you?
He said I'm waiting on a phone call.
Waiting on a phone call.
Yeah.
He won dinner for two at Hooters, and he's going to WWE SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get to sit with all the Hooters girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be nice.
Yeah, it must
Isn't that
be.
nice?
It must be.
So you're looking for a place to stay?
No, I'm trying to get around to the airport. I'm leaving.
You're trying to what?
I'm trying to call my cousin to get around to the airport. I'm
I hear the
Charlie Brown teacher, right. I tell you what, we have a unique gift that we like to give everybody that's new to the area, whether it be here in Washington or any of the 60 cities we broadcast to.
Especially people from Kentucky.
Darling, are you there?
She's gone, Dynamite.
Oh,
that's too bad. Please tell her she's won a DVD copy of Body by Jake's Strength Training for Women.
She won a DVD copy of Body by Jake, Strength Training for Women. A DVD copy of Body by Jake.
Strength Training for Women.
Strength Training for Women.
hey, sir, does it look like she needs it?
No, she's in good shape, Dynamite.
She's in good shape?
Yeah.
Are you attracted to her?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Hey, why don't you put her back on the phone again?
Are you attached to anybody yourself?
Yes, I'm attached.
Oh, you're attached.
Okay.
Well, we can still tell her that he's attracted to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put her back on. Wait, do you miss it? Hi.
Hey. Do you know that guy thinks you're hot? Do you think he's hot?
No.
Oh.
Hey, put him back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said y'all crazy.
Hey, dude, I think you're going to have to choke her.
Choke her out.
Choke her out.
Okay, anything for the SmackDown ticket.
You, in fact, have won the WWE SmackDown Grand Prize. Dinner for two at Hooters before WWE SmackDown MCI Center. Go with the Hooters girls. Have a great time. This is all courtesy of WWE and Hooters. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being the first to get to that phone booth at the Hunan Gate Restaurant.
All right, gentlemen. I work right across the street at National Science Summit. I ran right over it. I didn't even hear it.
Right on.
Get to that record. I ran right over it.
Thank you very much. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Well, a lot of the problem there is with the phone booth.
Yeah, look at the years of spittle.
Yeah, all of the stuff that's been. Listen, let's take some calls now.
Worse than this microphone.
Here we go at 877. No, that could be a toss-up. Which is worse, the microphones we speak into or a public phone?
I don't know, Don.
Phone number 877-365-36. It might have to be a microphone by microphone type investigation.
I think so.
Depending on who might use which.
I don't know.
Phone number 877-365-3636. That's from anywhere in America. From Canada, you can call us at 800-636-1067. At Washington, D.C. on JFK, call 202-432-1067.
Look at that son of a bitch.
We'll take your calls on the rotating random phone scan. It lies straight ahead.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
It's a new year, and time for you to get a new wireless company. Switch to Singular. Take advantage of the amazing deals Singular is offering right now.
You'll be delighted with Singular's rollover minutes.
Only Singular has rollover. Only Singular lets you keep your number and your unused anytime minutes.
Any used untimed minute. Sign up for Family Talk or so. Singular will give you 500 bonus rollover minutes to share. Add a line for $9.99 per line per month on select plans starting at just $39.99 a month.
Do you think they've noticed that these commercials suck? That we should just read the script? It's the same.
I love them.
It's the same script every day. Nationwide launches is included. I use mine to call my friend C. Pearson.
Yes, C. Pearson. Good man. New year, new wireless company, new script, same number. Make the switch to Singular. Call today, 1-866-SINGULAR. Log on to Singular.com or visit any Singular wireless store.
And now we're out of time. And let me just say, as long as I said his name, what's up, Mr. 40?
WTK, the Don and Mike Show.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
So, another Friday is upon us. What'll you be doing, Smithers? Something gay, no doubt. What? You know, light-hearted, fancy-free. Mothers, lock up your daughters. Smithers is on the town.
Exactly, sir.
The Don and Mike Show.
A kind word need not cost much. With half a loaf of bread and an empty cup, I found myself too thin.
Hi.
Don and Mike. You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
This is ghetto-licious. Ready for a phone scan right now. All right. 877-365-3636. That's the number from North America. Actually, Canada's North America, right?
Yes, Canada's North America.
Very much so.
From Real America. 877-365-3636 from Fake America. 800-636-1067. DC 202-432-1067. No screeners. Bring them on.
Bring it on.
Here we go. It's Friday. Yeah. Release the hounds.
We can take it.
Rotating random phone scan. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi.
Don, in your all-access days with the Ravens, did you shower with the team or the owners?
Yes.
I'm glad you're not dying.
That was nice.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hi.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Oh, nothing much.
Hey, I had a question for you. February's come... Sorry.
Hold on. That's a pet peeve.
Yeah.
A couple of pet peeves that you guys can help out on during the phone scan.
This is good.
First-time listener, long-time caller. Hate hearing that.
Don't need
really
that.
hate hearing that. How you doing? I know it's generic.
Right.
What's up? But you know, by listening to the show, you know how we're doing.
What's up? What's going on?
Right. And we've run out of funny answers for all of them. What's up? Track lighting.
Right.
Moldy ceilings. How you doing? How you doing?
I would prefer, a unique greeting.
Yeah.
Like Spectrovision.
Or no greeting at all. Just jump right into it.
Off the wall, Rob. You laughed. You smiled because you know why, Rob? It didn't make sense, but it was different.
Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, I was going to ask you, since February's coming up...
Hold on. There's no greeting? You have no greeting for us?
Aloha.
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 Acceptable.
Yes.
Yeah. Aloha.
Mahalo.
Thank you. Look at that. You went right past that first trap. Good for you.
But aloha can also mean goodbye, so you really could hang up on him.
I could.
You cruel man.
That would be mean, Rob.
Just a thought.
That would be mean-spirited. We're not going to do that. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, since February is...
Hello. Don and Mike phone scan. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air. Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to know, have y'all seen the Patricia Heaton video with her commercial with her kids and her husband?
What's she hawking?
It's some kind of snack food. She says her kids want to...
Satan cakes.
Yeah, and then at the end of the video, at the end of the commercial, her husband's in there too. I turned to my husband and said, "See, Donna Michael right. She's such a bitch. Even her husband doesn't want to live in the house with her."
That's a little bitchy snack cake.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello, phone scan.
Don and Mike.
Right. Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, we just went through this.
Oh.
We're doing outstanding. Thank you.
Okay, about the guy that called there and said that girl looked good.
Yeah.
The guy.
The guy was called about the the WWE ticket.
Right. Yeah.
Man, that girl was ugly as hell.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
I love you guys, man.
Well, we love you too. Thank you. Thank you for the call.
Right.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Right
Bye.
back at you.
We will.
Bye-bye.
Snowman in the house.
Yay! Snowman in the house. Don and Mike show. Phone scan. Hello.
Hello.
Bacardi Limon.
Hi. Come on, you got to pick it up here.
Yeah, listen, I dropped my pants, and she pointed at me and laughed. She says, "Who are you going to please with that?"
You said yourself.
And
I said, "Me."
Yeah, and you're trying to get a joke in here. And no, listen, you
joke.
You can't do that.
Not fair.
You either got to say you got a joke and you got to step up with your phone number, or wait for Make Us Laugh.
Yeah.
Come on, please. I hate reading the rules book on a Friday.
Right.
Don and Mike show. Hello, phone scan.
Don and Mike.
Right. Hi.
I wanted to tell John that, man, I think that's not cool when you crack on the anal all the time. And Mike thinks it's really cool.
Is he inside a dryer?
Yeah, what are you doing there?
We got a lot of weird...
What do you mean? I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
have I ever come out and said I think anal is really cool? Have I made that?
I'll do that. I'll go out on that limb.
I mean, whenever you guys do the celebrity sex quiz or anything.
Are you in a bathroom?
No, man, I'm in a UPS truck. I'm in the back of a truck. I had to pull over.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds better now that you're not. So you were moving.
Yeah, I was moving, so I stopped and I got in the back now.
So so really, I think it's appropriate that you work for Brown.
Yeah, exactly, baby.
Hey, how many guys have the balls to make jokes to UPS guys about Brown? You know what I mean? Because I think Brown, I think BM.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a black UPS driver, so I think a lot of them are kind of reserved on not trying to offend, and also...
You think people would back off because of your color?
Well, yeah, that's what I think. You know, when they say, that's what brown can do.
Right.
They say, well, not black,
Yeah, I noticed in the UPS TV commercials that they very carefully, and I'm sure that they get people in focus groups and research this, where they have like in every third commercial, the UPS guy is black. So it's not every time.
Right. Exactly.
What they're saying is it's not every time what can brown do for you because we have brown people working for us.
Yeah,
But
you
look,
have to shake it up a little bit.
there are brown people working for us.
But I guess with your feelings on anal, you would deliver most of your packages at the back door.
Well, I go around front, too, though.
Good for you.
I go around front frequently, too.
But out back, it's where food comes out.
Well, yeah, that's true. But why not try to make it be like an erotic story sometimes instead of always that's where food comes out, and let the people who don't mind it as such a bad thing enjoy it, like Mike and Buzz and I.
Hey, Mike and Buzz and you.
Yeah, Don.
And
I must agree with my brown UPS man.
And Sam Hoff.
I love to play in the mud.
But just maybe every once in a while, let it be a fun thing.
So in other words, when somebody answers in the affirmative about the have you ever done it in the no, that if the person says yes, and instead of a rapid scolding along with a fart sound,
Yeah, and making them feel nasty and dirty.
You want Don, but Don doesn't embrace that.
No. How would you like this? The guy, we say to someone on the phone, a celebrity, have you ever had anal? They go yes, and I go, woo! Would you like that?
If you just got a ding.
No.
And something positive towards.
Sorry, you're not going to get a ding.
Some endorsement.
Loyal listener,
Dude, you're going to get this.
Do you not agree with me, Buzz?
I agree with you, sir, but we're not going to get our wish.
This is for you. This is for you. That's for all the times you thought about anal today.
Oh, you're gonna need more buzzes.
You guys entertain me every day. I listen to you all day. I appreciate the entertainment. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Please be very safe out there.
Most definitely.
To your UPS guys. Yeah, and they don't make you wear shorts now, do they?
What's that? I'm sorry?
They don't make you wear shorts now, do they?
No, but we do have some fools that wear shorts when it's cold.
How about a nice pair of brown leg warmers?
No, negative.
Negative. All right. See you. Bye.
You know why I fence sit on this subject, too? Why I always, because the fact is that although I, like my news colleague over here to the right, I support that particular act, I have never, ever done that in its fullest form.
Must we go here again?
Well, I just like to explain it once in a while.
Close.
I've been close.
You've been finger close.
Yes.
Yuck.
Right.
That might almost be worse.
You definitely don't want to hear my stories.
That might.
Why don't you grill him? Why don't you grill him? Go ahead. He wants you to be grilled.
What have you done?
I want to be grilled.
Yes, you do.
No, I will simply say that I've done the thing that you haven't done.
Really?
Sure.
You got to give us more than that.
Hold on.
You brought this up.
Okay,
So,
I'm not,
So you're pitching or catching?
Well, pitching, of course.
You're pitching.
Yeah.
And you're pitching into a female.
Have you ever kissed it?
Yeah.
I have done both of those, too.
See, if a person's clean and decent.
I don't care. I don't care if it's Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
Jesus, even Mother Teresa had big bowel movement.
You know, surveys have shown that most people who do that are college educated. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Really?
Most surveys show that that's where food comes out.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's getting visibly upset.
You can try to romanticize it any way you want.
Oh, I will.
I'm in finger, I'm in mouth, but not.
But the
not
point
down
is,
there for me.
You'll put your mouth there, and you put your fingers there. Oh,
why does fingers bother you more than putting your D there?
Because there's less chance of your D coming in contact with other things than your fingers. And I'm not worried.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm not worrying for myself.
Like your eye, for example.
Yeah. But here's all the pictures that, this is an awful picture. It's Mike having anal, or not having full-on anal, but just doing his thing. And boy, he's feeling so good. He's just running his fingers through his hair and, maybe touching his lover's face and caressing her. And, Come on, let's face it. Look under your fingernails, pal. Look where your fingers have just been.
I think you are
at that
assuming,
moment.
You are assuming that it is just a
even if it's as clean,
terrible, muddy mess.
Even if it's just come through Mr. Wash.
Yes.
I mean, even if. Still.
Yeah.
Think about what's been there.
I don't.
Obviously.
I don't think anybody that does that
obviously
could think in those terms. You have to separate yourself from that
guys, listen,
that function.
This is always a losing battle.
It's not like scatlover.com.
No.
It's not anything like that.
Hello, second generation.
Oh, you're wrong.
No. Hello, just one step away.
Oh, no.
No.
Listen. Why don't you come over to the brown side?
No. So you find the anus to be sexually
yes.
attractive?
Do you, Buzz?
Yeah,
I do too.
Okay.
On the clean, decent thing is the
beautiful
very important
woman
thing.
who's clean. Sure.
I'm very sorry. I don't. I don't.
Well, that's fair.
And now we can move on with the show.
You're very satisfied with the way this ended.
No, I feel like I've been backed into a corner.
No, I think you stated your case honestly,
everyone
clearly, and we all did, and I think we all feel satisfied with our positions. I think we really do. And much like some other things this week on the show, these taboo subjects just seem to generate some interest.
They do. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Phone scan.
I think actually Don probably had like a bad experience one time.
Listen, I've told you for many, many weeks now since we came back from vacation that I'll go with that story, that I was abused by my parents. I'll do it. It was a blocked...
It's convenient, isn't it?
A blocked memory, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll go with it, but really it's not that. It's just...
Well, what's the difference between the food and the water?
I don't know.
You've had your mouth there where the water comes out, right?
Sure haven't. God, I love her mouth there where my water comes out. But I sure don't want. But I sure don't want her back there where the sirloin steak comes out. You know what I mean? And maybe that's where I'll draw the line. That beverages are okay. Solid food is not. Sorry. Hello, Don and Mike Show. But I'm definitely not putting my hand back there.
Don and Mike.
I don't care if you got the cleanest rump in the world. Hello.
Hello.
Phone scan. Hi.
Don and Mike.
Yes, we are. Hi there.
Suck me.
Oh, dear.
She say suck?
Suck me.
Suck me.
Suck me.
Suck me. That's what she's saying with an S. Suck me.
An alternative to aloha.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, it's a greeting.
That was your original greeting.
Nice greeting. It's a greeting. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi there. You're on the air.
Is there anything besides that?
No, that's it, but thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking in. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don.
Yes, and Mike. Hi.
Do you enjoy watching anal?
Negative.
Do you look at it as a gay act?
No. I look at it as a gross act.
Okay, there's some people who look at it like, anal with man or woman is gay no matter what.
No, let's see. You know we make fag jokes and everything on the show, really? My feeling is, personally, I don't give a crap, no pun intended, what you do or who you do it with. Don't necessarily do it in front of me. I got no problem with straights, fags, gays, lesbians, anybody.
I don't like watching man on woman in like a movie or something like that. I don't like watching that act. I don't enjoy that.
You don't, but you'll do it in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Don and Mike Show, phone scan.
Hey, what's up, Don and Mike?
Hey.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
No. Hello, Don and Mike Show, phone scan.
Hey, guys.
Hi there, you're on the air.
Great. I just was wondering, especially what Buzz and Mike think. My boyfriend and I have been together a year, and he loves me, but I won't let him. And, am I going to have to give in one of these days?
No, I don't. I think you're perfectly normal. There's nothing wrong with it. There are a lot of women that are like that.
People shouldn't do what they don't want to do.
No, I disagree with my colleagues. Most women probably.
Most women. You do that. That's what you sound like, honey. So listen, I don't know why you'd ask their advice. I'm the one that agrees with you.
Oh, okay. And I got to tell you, those people picking up payphones, they're pretty brave. I just went home to visit my parents this weekend, and I can't even stand to ride on Metro anymore.
All right, thank you. Another satisfied customer from Washington, D.C.
Delightful.
Don Mike Show.
He likes everything to be clean.
Greetings from Dudall.
Hi, you're on the air. Hi.
Greetings from Dudall.
From
Wichita.
Oh, Wichita.
Dudall, Kansas.
Hi.
Buzz would know.
Yeah, he got it.
I met you guys way back when Dennis Murphy was in that cage at the flea market. And then I was also, you put me on the air, I was the person sitting outside of the Coliseum with my hand out the window wanting tickets.
Mike, when's the last time we talked about this guy, about where this guy has been?
Oh, I think it was hours ago.
Oh, no, hold on. Check that.
Where's that guy from Judah?
I'm getting the answer from the control room now. The last time we thought about you was never.
I was going to say, I've never called before.
That's why. Well, do you work hard?
Way hard.
The whole Judah day.
But you're the last caller, so you're going to win a fabulous prize now.
Thank you, Rob.
What can we do for you?
Well, I just called to say that I met you there when Dennis Murphy was in the cage, and I was the person you put on the air because they had a big news deal. I stood outside in the rain with just my arm out the window wanting tickets to get into your show when you played the call out at where they wouldn't let you do the shoot.
Yes, I remember never remembering you.
And I remember those Camptown ladies when they'd sing that song.
Doo-dah. My friend, listen, you're the last caller on the phone scan today, and you want a brand new DVD player.
Great.
Are you blind?
No, I'm not.
Okay, here's the deal. I'll accept the low excitement level from a guy who's had his sight taken away because he was shot with a 12-gauge shotgun
by his brother.
Yeah, but we just gave you a DVD player. Give me a little more than that.
Yeah.
Give me a Howard Dean. Hold on, where's Howard Dean?
Listen to this primal scream.
Give us some of this.
Very good.
Much better.
There you go.
Are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you kindly.
DVD player. Good response. Thank you.
Does everybody in Doodah talk like this guy?
Not everybody.
Short little burst.
And you won the DVD copy of Body by Jake, Strength Training 101 for Women. Sculpt the body you've always wanted. Enjoy.
I've lost 50 pounds.
Pardon me?
I've just lost 50 pounds in the last 2 months.
What the hell does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
Well, no.
Nothing.
It's
Body by Jake.
Strength training.
How did you do with Body with Jake?
How did you lose 50 pounds?
Stopping at 2 o'clock in the morning and drinking pop.
Drinking pop.
That'll do it.
Drinking Doodah pop.
You know what that is? So goddamn Midwest, and because I lived a big part of my life when I was growing up in Wisconsin and in Chicago, a lot of times I'll say, hey, we got to go to the store to get some pop.
Yeah,
and
I grew up on that.
It's nutty. People say, what is pop? What do you want? Some Coca-Cola, some Pepsi? What do you want? You want? Give me some pop.
Pop or soda pop?
Give me some pop. And a lot of times they don't know I'm talking about John Pop.
You're not going to believe this.
There he is right there. And now this guy's lost 40 pounds, and I was asking what the hell does that mean? And it means that now he can sculpt his body into a woman's body.
That's right.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on, please. That's the last call.
Scooter from Mobile.
On today's,
He'll never forget Dennis in that cave.
His phone scan.
Isn't it nice to renew a friendship with an old friend?
Absolutely.
He had his hand out at the Coliseum.
We were thinking about him never. Always, never. But now we're thinking about him again because he was just on the show.
Yes, Doodah.
Got to break. Be right back.
It's the Don and Mike Show.
I want to do something meaningful with my life, Maury. I have deeper thoughts on my mind. The other day, I was thinking about volunteering to help teach underprivileged children to learn how to read. And just thinking about it was the most rewarding experience I've ever had.
Derek, I don't think you're cut out for that kind of thing.
I mean, maybe I could even have my own institute. We could call it the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read. Good.
The Don and Mike Show.
Doing an adequate job. Don and Mike.
Right. Just one thing I have to mention. We do a national show, regionally syndicated, coast to coast, on Westwood One, and we live in Washington, D.C., which is the greatest city in the world, the most powerful city in the world,
That's right.
but the most effed up city in the world when it comes to weather.
Yeah.
I am not kidding you when I tell you that last night, on the 11 o'clock news, on all three channels, on 7, 4, and 9, ABC, NBC, CBS, and on the Fox station an hour earlier, yesterday in the Washington area, there was a gigantic explosion out by, in your neck of the woods.
Out in Front Royal, Virginia.
Right. I mean, 2 houses blowed up real good.
3 people killed and kind of a chain reaction gas explosion.
Wow. So you've got it. They've got all the Skyfox, all the helicopters, chopper,
real devastation. I mean, really amazing.
Wow. So you've got that as the lead. They instead went with the lead story of the following. They came on and said, death and destruction, an awful explosion. We have pictures on Chopper 4. We'll get to that. But first, Let's go to Storm Center 4. I understand there might be some snow coming our way Sunday night that could impact the Monday rush hour.
Right.
Now,
it's all they do is hype it.
Break it down.
This is on a Thursday. Let's think about this. All of the weather projections that I've seen thus far, and all I know is, frankly, all I know is what, they've told us. But what's the worst case scenario? It's 2 to 4 inches of snow on Sunday.
Right.
And there's a chance it'll change over to rain. That's it.
But they want to cause the panic.
And that's how they do it.
Right.
That on a Thursday night, when you have buildings exploding, propane explosions, people dying. There was also, I think, another one of the stories that got bumped was a 12-car accident on the toll road. One of those
the Dulles Toll Road, and a 12-car pileup. Horrible accident, and that's not news.
But the lead story is the weather. So just be advised.
And I get the
they're
sense
starting it.
I get the feeling driving around today that there's that sense of urgency again. Sure. I had my car in the shop. I had to get a rental car, and they were talking about how this is an area of snow preparation that I have never experienced before. Because I said, do you have an SUV? Because I've got my kids this weekend. I want to haul them around. I said, yeah, they're going like crazy. I said, why? I said, well, the snow.
Now listen,
I mean, people go nuts.
Yeah. Now listen, I watch the Weather Channel. And when I watch the Weather Channel sometimes, I think about the cities we broadcast to. And let's think about that area by the Great Lakes where we're on in Buffalo on WBUF and on Rochester on the WHT. I already forgot.
The snow belt.
Yeah, where you'll hear the weather guys saying, and they're going to get 6 to 8 inches here, and they got the clipper coming through with 4 to 6. And I don't picture people in those cities running through the streets like it's the end of the earth and getting on to the 6 o'clock news on the day when buildings are exploding and there's a 12-car accident on the major highway to announce the lead story is maybe in 3 days
we might get 4 inches of snow.
We might. Maybe. Anyway.
They love to hype it.
Sure. That is...
and I always adhere to the words of Doug Hill, who was on this show, who said, did he not say that the only certain forecast where they can get a really good idea is within 24 hours?
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's a crapshoot.
And even then, it's a guess. Even then,
it's a guess.
But they have a better chance of guessing because it's a smaller window of time.
So what you saw preempting the real news last night was a wild guess.
And then on Channel 5, because they're Channel 5, it's Fox, they had the big graphic up, Snow Patrol.
Yeah.
Now, it's not even supposed to get this storm.
They must track it. Those local news stations do so much in-house research. They must track it and know that's why people watch. When they hype the snow, when they turn everybody into a panic frenzy, that's what sells, so that's why they get more.
That's right.
Anyway, it's happened, so just be aware if you live around here. And for you people around the country, go ahead and laugh, because we laugh too.
Right.
It's funny. It's so funny. Rush Limbaugh.
No.
Remember Rush Limbaugh?
Of course.
Innocent ladies and gentlemen, Rush Limbaugh. Hello to Sue.
He's a talk show host, right?
He's innocent, Mike, as you know. He's innocent, and he's claiming on his radio.
Let me make it clear: you have to seal up the medical records.
Okay, Rush Limbaugh's attorneys offered up a deal, and here was the deal. They said, you put Rush in like a detox program, drug detox thing, court sponsored. And then we just drop all the charges, and
how about that?
And this all goes away. So,
I'm able to maintain my sanctimonious bastard radio show.
Now the prosecutors, they want Rush Limbaugh to plead guilty to at least one felony count. They want him to admit. Listen,
ladies and gentlemen, you don't seem to understand. If I admit to that, I have failed.
Right.
And anyway, it's Palm Beach County, Florida. That's where it is. The prosecutors had a press conference. They said Rush Limbaugh came to this, his attorney came to us with this, and it's loaded junk, and we sent it back and told him to, step off.
Right.
And of course, Rush Limbaugh's lawyers are denying that this plea bargain happened.
We never offered anything. Lie. Lie.
His lawyer saying that an addict should get treatment, not jail, which of course is just the opposite of what Rush has been saying all these years on his radio show.
Yes, screw him.
And they say they can hit him with like 10 felonies if they want to.
It's just funny. Innocent Rush.
I'm a victim, even though I have shown, ladies and gentlemen, virtually no sympathy for any victims of anything in society for my entire career. I've made all my hay on it. But please show me some sympathy, some compassion.
He's innocent, but he wants the deal.
Sure.
Pal, listen, I've been there. Not in your situation, but I've been there. You know what? Say you got busted.
Yeah.
Say you did it. Take it. You're going to have to do the court ordered.
Your lumps of cabbage.
You're going to have to do the court ordered detox either way, Rush.
How about he makes a movie like Sonny Bono?
Marijuana. Rush Limbaugh, except we would have to be on prescription. They would have to be on meds.
Yeah.
He's in line for an unpredictable bummer.
I Rush Limbaugh for meds, baby blues, black beauties.
Do you ever look in the mirror and see a clown mask?
Joe Namath. Now, here again, I think, blown out of proportion.
Oh, absolutely.
But
are they persecuting Joe Willie?
No, he's kind of doing it. It's like a PR nightmare that, he had this great moment.
Like, there's a whole lot of people that want to draw the comparison.
He's with Susie Colbert
all-time
on ESPN Saturday Night Football
Pennington.
About a month ago.
Impresses you about Chad?
I believe everything that anyone else has watched Chad play impresses me. The same thing impresses them. He's a quality, classy quarterback that has a touch on the football. He's not a thrower. He's a passer.
Here it comes.
His mind is ahead.
He's just staring at her face the whole time.
And if the Jets can support him, they will win the championship.
Joe, it's been a tough season for Jet fans.
Now he's just looking at her. Looking at her like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Drooling.
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. What we know, struggling. We can improve. Chad Pennington, our quarterback.
Say it again, Joe.
Part of the season, and we struggled.
What are you thinking?
We're looking to next season. Yeah. We're looking to make a noise now, and I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe.
That's okay. That's Joe Namath. That was.
I want to. Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Joe Namath admitted he's getting personal help for alcohol abuse.
Jesus.
He's enrolled. He's gone into a center. He's getting help.
I probably shouldn't react like that.
No.
I shouldn't go, but good for him.
Mike,
Man,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I don't know if Joe Namath is an alcoholic, but Joe Namath has had a career. Listen. He's the only white guy that could get away with wearing a total white mink coat on the sidelines of the game and not have everybody give him crap about it.
Right.
And his whole reputation was the party guy.
He's Broadway Joe, baby.
Broadway Joe.
So, listen, it's been okay since I was a kid. And when I was a kid, even though I was a Packers fan, Joe Namath was still the coolest. Because Joe Namath had long hair, and Joe Namath
had the beard.
Yeah, and he had the Fu Manchu mustache.
Right.
And he bought a nightclub. And they said to him, you either play for the Jets or you own the nightclub.
I used to walk by his nightclub when I was a kid, and it was a full size picture in the little doorway of Joe in a Jets uniform right there at Broadway Joe's. That was the name of the place.
So they said to him, you either close this bar or you quit football. And he said, okay, I quit football. Now, he changed his mind.
Right.
But, listen, this is Joe Namath.
Right.
He gets laid. He's a man about town. Who doesn't know that Joe Namath likes to get drunk?
Of course.
He probably likes to do a lot more than that. He's a party guy. He got caught one time on television.
Right.
When he was at, I think it was the 30th anniversary of the Jets winning the Super Bowl party. If you go on and read the whole article, he says he'd been drinking since 3 or 4 in the afternoon. He's there with all of his...
Was it cold, Don?
Yes. He's there with all of his old friends. It's 40 degrees. He's there with all of his friends from the Jets' 4-decade team.
You know, after I saw that tape, I was curious as to whether he was there with Emerson Boozer.
You think? That's a good point.
My favorite Jet. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, number 32.
I think a running back, fullback, I believe.
I think so. Here's, just want to bring this up. Rush Limbaugh, the guy who should be going into rehab,
right?
Says he'll go, but only if they don't, do anything to him legally, not with the felony charge. Joe Namath, who we know is just a party guy and is really much less of a threat to anybody than Rush Limbaugh is. He's just
and he had his big night with the reunion of all his guys that he played with, and he was partying.
Why you got to send him to rehab? I mean, even if he's an alkie, yeah, but no, it's not his choice because when you're Joe Namath, the thing is. He's got people saying to him, Joe, you've got to go to rehab now, or else your reputation is going to be screwed. No. How is it that Joe Namath has to go to rehab, but Rush Limbaugh says he doesn't want to?
Yeah, it's true.
You're right. It just ain't fair.
Double standard.
Mike, now, this next story.
Yes.
I just want to tell you how I'm going to give some credit here.
Okay.
That we have a little battle every day that goes like this over stories that we're all trying to find the funniest stories for the show. Buzz is trying to find the funny stories for the news. I find things that amuse me. Rob finds things that amuse him.
It's a contest.
And every day we all get together. We say who's got what and who found it. We find some really great stories. This one is Rob's.
Okay.
And I want to say that part of without getting into the tedious background area of how the show is run, I put these stories in an order every day. And Rob gets together with me on the order, and Buzz gets together with me on the order for the news. In my mind, this was the number one story today that I found the most interesting.
I can't wait to hear it.
I was urged to move it down in the order. But it came from Rob. Yes, it did. And I would want to credit him. I don't know where you found it, but it's a great story. The former drummer for Judas Priest. Oh, you didn't know that's the story I'm talking about?
I didn't know you were building up.
No, come on. I told you on the phone today. This is my number one story. This was my number one story, even more than Rush. The former drummer for Judas Priest was convicted Friday of attempting to rape a retarded boy who he was giving drum lessons.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Now, fortunately, I'm surrounded by people who said, don't make that the number one thing you want to talk about on the show today.
Heavens, no.
Oh, excuse me, Ricky. Ricky, I did see what you were doing. It felt good, didn't it? It's all right. We all have feelings like this sometimes. I'm just glad you're doing this in the privacy of your own room. When you're a little bit older, we'll have to talk more about these feelings and what causes them and how we can control these feelings. I'm sorry I intruded on your privacy.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to knock next time, okay?
Right, that's when the Trainable was working as man.
One of those Joe movies that we were watching.
Mom walked in. So anyway, the guy's name is David Holland, if you're a fan of Judas Priest. He, I guess, is giving drum lessons now. And there's this almost 18-year-old trainable, and I guess he was giving him more than drum lessons.
Showing him how to hold the stick.
Oh, my God. And then they found out, right?
It was the prosecution lawyer said that it revealed that things were happening at his drum teacher's house that shouldn't have been happening.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Of course, they're best known.
Very bad.
They're best known. Great, so you got another thing coming.
I'm shocked. Judas Priest, a Christian band, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, they are, Buzz. For those of you who have high def, here you go. NASCAR will be in high def on NBC. I just want all the necks to know, and non-necks that like NASCAR, that it will be in high def on NBC. I've often watched NASCAR and thought, how come...
Did you see on NBC or Fox?
NBC.
So Fox will not have it on...
well, now Fox will probably have it in high def. They have a lot of their good stuff in high def.
I would think.
NBC's made the change. They've not had high def before. Good. NBC's now going to do this.
Fox has put it on what they call their...
improved definition, something like that.
Advanced resolution.
That's what it is.
It's not
just fighting with to hold every possible nickel not to go high def.
Exactly.
Right.
No, they call it high resolution.
High resolution, which is...
And hold on one second. I got one more thing I had to get here. I know you hate the Friends stuff. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
John, I don't hate the Friends stuff. I don't love it as much as you do.
Well, I love the hype that's coming out about this last show, and I love the fact that now NBC's getting caught with their pants down, that they're running ads saying, Friends, the best comedy ever.
Right.
And a lot of people who work at NBC, have worked at NBC, have taken exception with that.
Oh, come on, who cares?
Well, CBS, our friend Leslie Moonves says, now this is
comedy ever. I don't understand that.
Where's Julie Chen?
Julie.
I've got a great idea. Julie, how about we put your mom on the CBS morning show with you, making Chinese food for Chinese New Year?
What's this I hear about the best show ever? This is Les Moonves.
And you know,
I don't understand these guys.
He really did. I think he did, like he's running the show.
Patty, I will fire Don and Mike as soon as I get the ear of the proper people.
The CBS morning show, you know, he's dating Julie Chen. Oh, yeah, most honorable TV lady. And it was the Chinese New Year a couple of days ago.
Nancy, get Chen on the phone for me.
They had her mother on with her. And I was thinking that had to be arranged by Leslie, right?
Yeah.
I've got an idea, darling.
How about we put a new music feature on, and you'll host it. Is it Judy or Julie Chen? Julie. You'll call it Chen music. Yeah, just like the fighting term. I'm Leslie Moonves.
So Leslie Moonves says NBC is full of it. That What About All in the Family, MASH, Mary Tyler Moore, I Love Lucy, Honeymooners. Those are all CBS shows.
Honeymooners, All in the Family. These are great shows.
And also, incidentally, he just throws in Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yes.
Yeah, well, funny show, but not like the best comedy ever.
The best comedy ever.
NBC shows that are upset include Cheers and the Seinfeld Show. The ad irked a lot of people.
Tell Trump to lick the base of mine.
But the person that it upset the most was Kelsey Grammer.
I'm listening.
So, get this. NBC runs a show, a promo saying Friends is the best comedy ever.
Right.
And out of all of the people that complain, it's him. Kelsey Grammer, who's...
Well, didn't NBC support Kelsey when he was chasing his own tail?
Yes, they did. Here's his quote, Kelsey Grammer, about NBC saying that Friends is the best show ever, the best comedy ever. I don't blame them for saying that, although we all know it's not true. What a prick.
God.
What a prick.
Like, he doesn't have enough money. It sounds like him.
And Mike, listen, last thing here. Well, but let me see. Crocodile Hunter's okay. He's been cleared because he dangled his kid. Did the Michael Jackson thing with his kid with the alligators.
No charges to be filed.
He's all right there. Howard Dean.
Little Robert.
Howard Dean, who is nuts, was on Letterman and had a top 10 list. I don't think it's gonna save him. And this is especially for you, Mike. Marion Barry, Mayor for Life, has been in the hospital at Howard University. He was in Africa, and he came back with 104-degree fever.
I'm sweating. I've been sweating the whole flight.
People think he might have malaria.
I don't know what I think. I drank some water or something.
He was in Togo.
Yeah, Togo is a nice country. Yeah.
And he come down to something real unexpected.
Man, ain't that a son of a bitch? I just came down. I got off the plane and I was sweating 104 fever, and I'm thinking serious about running again. Mayor for Life. There you go. I say to all the citizens of the District of Columbia, man, I'm burning up.
So 104, and then
I've been smoking aspirin.
Who cares about Ben and Jen, right? There's a lot of there's a lot of stuff about them breaking up, but who?
Crush me up some Benadryl, put it in a spoon.
I did not know that on her album Jenny from the Block, she has a song called Dear Ben.
Oh dear.
So we must buy a copy of the album Jenny from the Block.
And do you think Ben will ever break his silence?
Oh yeah, and what I'm hearing, what I'm hearing, I watch Entertainment Tonight, and I go to all the dumb sites like entertainment stuff.
Goddamn, I'm hot.
I think 104. I think here's the way it was played.
I've seen spiders on my own.
That Ben Affleck wanted to break up with her, but Ben Affleck didn't know how to tell her. So what Ben Affleck did was. Excuse me, Marion?
That ain't right, no.
What Ben Affleck did?
She set him up.
Was just, who, the bitch?
Yeah, ain't that a bitch?
The bitch set me up.
Yeah, that's right. Pink elephants in my gown.
What?
I got pink elephants in my gown. I'm burning up.
The thing is, your temperature.
Yeah, delirious.
Oh, and listen, we'll have a prize if Marion Barry's temperature gets to 106.7. That's right.
Yeah.
We'll give a special prize to caller 106 if that happens.
I'll be long gone if that's the case.
So,
I'm on fire. I got the fever.
I was talking about something, now I forgot what it was.
You talking about Ben and J-Lo. J-Lo,
Yeah.
I was telling you that she set him up.
Yeah, right.
Ain't that a bitch?
Anyway, allegedly, he's just doing dumb stuff now just to piss her off so she'd break up with him.
Oh, that's right?
That's the story.
So he wanted out.
He wanted out.
That's good.
She didn't want him out. She wanted to get married. She wanted kids. So he started acting so crazy, unbelievable, bad, like my big fat fiance that she dumped him.
Oh, man, I'm
What's
burning
wrong?
up. I just want you to know one thing. If I die with this fever, I never exposed myself to that cleaning lady in a bathroom.
Oh, the one in the train station?
Yeah, I never did that, Don.
Yes, you did.
Please make sure they didn't.
You told me you did.
No, I was just shaking it.
You told me you did.
That's all I was doing is shaking it.
Then you did the whole thing with lick it and...
Yeah, but no, I was shaking it.
Touch it.
And it's big and noticeable.
The base.
It's noticeable, but I swear to God, I'm sweating.
Mayor Bear. Now, right there, for those of you around the country, that's another thing that I know you got to just shake your head at. You got to shake your head and go, Mayor Barry, because here in D.C., this is a news story. It's nobody says Mayor Barry, who was arrested on tape and did all this bad stuff.
If I shake my head, I'll give you a shower right now. How much I'm sweating. Wow.
Mayor Barry, when I heard him interviewed on the TV news by telephone, they still call him Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor's blood sugar is just like ribbon candy right now.
He's 104.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's not his age. That's his temperature.
Now I'm freezing. Cover me with a towel. Oh, dear. Cover me with a towel.
Got the chills.
Mayor for life. Hey, you know where we're going next week?
Where you going?
To the bowl.
Super Bowl. I'll be my big hat. My big cowboy hat.
Well.
Didn't have anything to do with the Redskins.
Got a break. Well, we'll be right back with the Friday favorite, which is coming up next.
Tony Williams is no damn good.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Fresh corn on the cob is irresistible, especially at Safeway's low prices. This week we got Washington-grown Canada #1 corn on the cob, value priced at 3 cobs for 88 cents.
Doing it right.
Sorry about this, I didn't know it was... And goddamn Whitey produced commercials never come out the right way. Okay, Safeway's got everything it's 88 cents for the corn and everything you need for a super summer barbecue: charcoal, starter, napkins, and paper plates at Brockett Safeway.
The Don and Mike Show.
Master haters, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Well, this is going to get me through this weekend now. With no football.
Yeah.
And there's not, even on Sunday, here's what a jip it is. You know what's on Sunday? The Phil Finn's Iron Man show. Which is like the rip-off of the John Madden show.
Yeah, well, they don't have John Madden now, so they have to use Phil.
No football. Why don't they at least play the worthless Pro Bowl game on this weekend in between the weeks of the Super Bowl?
Doesn't Howard Long also do some filler show this weekend, too?
Howard Long's Tough Guys.
I knew you would.
Sad to say.
I got to give Howard Long, and I like calling him Howard Long. I have to give him a compliment, though, because when watching the games last week, when the comment that I heard was that Terry and Jimmy Johnson, who incidentally was sitting at the same blackjack table that I was sitting at the night. Apparently, they said he'd been in the night before.
Oh, really?
They were talking about but the dealer didn't know. The dealer said there's a guy, a football coach named Jim Johnson. I said, you mean the old Cowboys coach? He said, yeah, because I know there's a Jim Johnson on
for the
Philly.
Eagles, right?
And they all look. Somebody said to me, they all look hungover. They look like old alcoholics. And
That's right.
And it's because they were in the cold, and their faces were so red. You looked at Howie. Yeah. Howie looked like he was in the studio. Howie didn't have any. There was no change to his coloration.
That's the magic of Howard Long.
Right.
And Howard, if you're listening now, and I know you do listen because he lives in this area.
Yes.
In the off season, and we know that his wife listens all the time.
Right.
Howard, call us up.
Yeah.
Dude, you're off for 6 months.
How come you looked so good and they all look so bad? Terry and Jimmy just looked like really the cold was getting to their faces.
Yeah. Looked like an old man shriveled nuts. And what am I going to do this weekend, Howard, if you're listening? Howard Long?
What's he doing, I wonder?
What am I going to... Of course, he's taking a break.
Well, I know, but
it doesn't mean anything to him.
Well, sure, does he misses football, too, I'm sure.
No, it's a job for him.
All right.
No, it's...
He'll be hanging out with his son or sons. Doesn't he have, like, sons that are just as big and mean as he is?
Big monster.
They're going to be like NFL players.
Genetically mastered children.
I think he traditionally takes this weekend to take a retreat and write those fabulous Radio Shack ads.
There you go.
Or go boutiquing with his wife.
You better watch it. He's a tough guy, Rob.
Anyway.
I love Howard Long.
Anyway, no football this weekend. That
Right.
sucks. How come the Pro Bowl's not on this weekend? I know that game sucks too, but at least there would be something on.
The game.
We'll be in Houston next Friday doing the show live for Super Bowl XXX VIII. Now, Friday Fame. There we go. Let's roll. Here we go.
It's game time now on JFK with cash for you and me.
He's simply the hottest.
Time for Don and Mike to play low budget Jeopardy.
Right there from American Idol. Hey, Simon.
You're absolutely dreadful.
Why?
Your show is supposed to make people laugh, but yet you are just making me cry.
Why?
It's ghastly.
We've done a pretty funny show
ghastly.
today.
He's ghastly. You're ghastly. You're all simply terrible.
Wow.
And I'm not sure why you think that you should be in show business.
Well, no, technically
we're
not.
I could go down through every individual. You're just not qualified. You should not be doing it. You really should find a line of work. I'm put off by the entire experience, and I was told that I have to come here to promote the show, when in fact I really think that what I need to do is just jump into a shower and wash off this filth that I have all over my skin.
All right, you started it, so I'm going to ask. What's up with those gay tight shirts that you wear?
It's the references to homosexuality.
It's very queer-eye of you.
And it makes me sick to my stomach that you profess to be an entertainer, but yet you have to travel down the road of thoughts and all of those horrible things that it makes me sick to my stomach.
Do you fart?
And I don't know. Wait, your sense of fashion has completely gone out the window.
Well, he dresses like you.
I don't know. You don't.
He dresses like you.
These are complete designer, put-together outfits that I have selected specifically for the show. If you'll notice right now, what I am wearing is a simple frock, and I am proud of my statuesque nipples. I'm doing very, very well. My advice to you would be leave the business, perhaps even leave the country. I think you'll be doing much better than I would be. And I'm a foreigner. I've come from another land. And I feel more comfortable in my own skin than all of you, obviously. That's why you're on radio. You all have faces for radio. It's a traditional cliche, but I will tell you, that is exactly the way it works. And I could analyze it and break it down, but I fear that you would not listen to me. We're not in the business here of building up people with no appreciable talent. What we are here to do is to make a reality check so that people that aren't qualified to go on to bigger and better things will be able to realize that. If I was here just to puff people up, I would not be doing my job. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You'd be a fluffer.
You should consider doing one thing.
What?
Licking the upper rim. If you grab it by the base and lick the upper rim, that would be beneficial.
If we could just break character for one moment, if I could just point out that about an hour ago when we were having a discussion about anal,
yes,
it was pointed out that I'm anti-anal and everybody likes getting on me about that.
Tickle the fish.
But I'd also like
if
to
you
point
all
out that,
manage to tickle the fish, you'll be doing very well.
that more and more into Mike's repertoire, no matter who it is, even when he's being Mike, we're getting a lot.
Pull back the curtain.
We're getting a lot.
Pull back the curtain.
We're getting a lot of this.
Please
Touch the base and
I
lick
pull
it.
back the curtain and say that was not my own. That was your friend. That was your friend that said, and I quote. I will quote him here. You should consider licking the upper rim. That is that square-headed person with a horrible 1940s haircut in back of you that wrote that, and I do not accept any responsibility. I think it would be completely unwise for me not to share that fact. And I know you don't like to pull back the curtain very often, but this is one particular circumstance where I would say there's some sort of fascination he has, not I, with the ass.
However, let me say, no, with the ass, you're talking about the base, though.
Well, you can talk about anything. That's why it's funny. Grab it by the base, spit on it, and shake it wildly until something comes out. You can completely get away with that. What I delight in personally is the fact that you dance around the senses that way. And I think that actually is something that I find quite intriguing. If you develop that, you rehearse it, you practice it. For example, stay in front of a mirror every single day.
Yeah.
Look at your face and say, grab it, tickle it, squeeze it hard. That would work out very well. Or you could say something like this. Like what? What?
Say it. Just say whatever.
I have no toes. What does that mean?
Wow.
What is wrong with you? Is it because it's Friday and now you're going in? Now you're hemorrhaging in the corner. Don't write those things for me. I'm not going to lie to these people.
You do have toes.
I do. I have beautiful toes, and they all have French manicures. Tiny little, the nail goes out, and then there's that little white tip where they're a little long. I can scratch you like a kitty cat.
Do you like boys or girls, Simon?
My attitude is, if someone's going to criticize me, tell me to my face.
You suck.
I can accept that. And I would say right back at all of you, especially your support staff. Well, really, why can't they?
With them?
Because they can't clean themselves. How can you come into a competition, or as you would call it, a show, like this, and not prepare yourself hygienically to perform your duties every day? What kind of respect will you gain from your public if you have your support staff smelling like BM?
Now, I don't disagree with you that there is a problem with hygiene among our supporting cast members here, but because we're on the radio...
You don't understand, you're being damaging to them. By laughing at them, you're being damaging to them. You're perpetuating a desire on their part that they are normal, when they are fully abnormal, and you can see that. Scrub, perfume, trim, and shake. That is my routine each and every day. Yes, that's what we're going to do. He puts it in front of me, and then I will try to explain it. Therein lies the challenge.
How would you describe someone who, while engaging in some sort of digital
manipulation,
yes, and would end up with fecal matter on their hands?
Did you really believe you could become the American Idol?
No. No, I didn't. But what would you think about someone who did that?
Did you?
No, I never had that delusion.
Well, then you're deaf. I just had to say it, even though you both didn't acknowledge that. One of you should have said yes, and then I said, well, you're deaf. Have you heard your own singing voice?
Oh, I get
everyone thinks
these are okay.
I'm horrible.
These are quotes. These are, I think,
things Simon says.
Doesn't the Simon says? Doesn't he have a book out now too?
Yeah, he does.
Simon, don't you have a book out now?
I have a book that I'm selling. Yes, of course. I'm trying to ride this fame, and I believe that I'm doing some good. Our artists, Clay, Reuben, and Kelly have sold millions of
What about the mulatto guy that seems to
Justin?
Yeah,
Justin Guarini.
He did all right.
I thought was fantastic. I thought he was the most magnificent of all of the competitors.
Do you like boys or
I wrote an ass book.
Do you like boys
all about the ass.
Do you like boys or girls?
Both.
Which more?
The secret can be out now. I know that I've been told by a number of my peers that you can come on this show, you can talk about yourself, you can actually express yourself and share with the world the way things really are. The fact is, I like men and women equally. I like having sex with them equally. That is the way it works for me. And perhaps it is somehow related to my deep-seated anger, which I do take out on all the contestants. Are we going for honesty here?
Yes, we are.
Because I think we are. Let me just say, I loathe those people. The contestants? I seem to only truly enjoy the pretty men. I don't have a problem with them. Justin Guarini was the prettiest boy I have ever seen.
He was all mixed up.
And sometimes I will make an exception.
What about Clay?
Since I've chosen to read everything he puts in front of me, sometimes I will make an exception. That is not even relevant to what I'm saying now. I will tell you that fat, stupid boys are my game sometimes, too.
Oh.
Very fat and very stupid.
Understood.
I found Reuben to be very fat, not necessarily stupid, but very attractive.
All right, here you go. Sign me up.
Yes.
Listen to this.
There is my point. Look at him. That is my point.
And Charles Brahill, our producer.
What's wrong with him?
Look at the way he dresses. He wasn't prepared for work today.
All right, here you go. Tell me about this.
Yes.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you. too much, baby.
Oh, give me some more. Bloody
What
pathetic.
you see?
It's bloody pathetic.
What you doing to me? That's all you got for me?
I would say my advice would be, if you want to pursue a career in the music business, don't. This show is about finding a star, not feeling sorry for people who aren't very good, which would be you.
See now, these are some real quotes.
I'm sure.
That
You're a disgrace to this competition. Bring me a pretty boy. Please, a Justin Guarini. That's what I'd enjoy.
Pretty chubby boy.
In the cold Kentucky rain.
There are only so many words that I can draw out of my vocabulary to tell you how bad that was.
Did you know that Simon Cowell dropped out of school at 16? He has a brother.
Didn't know that.
Yes, these are all true stories.
He worked as a mailboy at RCA.
I was a great mailboy. I wore my black T-shirts there.
Let's see. Hold on. We did a search on you on IMDb, and here's a quote.
Incidentally, can I make one more comment about your singing? It was extraordinary.
Thank you.
Extraordinarily bad.
Hey!
I'm sorry. Ooh. Very excited. Always great to be on your show.
Oh, good.
Personal quotes from Simon Cowell.
Oh, this will be ghastly.
I'd accept an honor.
I'm bored already.
You spelled it wrong. You spelled it Honour. You spelled it that British way.
Well, that's the way, because pardon us for spelling words properly, unlike you Yanks.
I'd accept an honor, but I don't think I'm likely to get one. The Queen has described me as a dreadful man. Is that true? The Queen called you a dreadful man?
I like queens. I've always been fond of queens, and I will tell you that I wear her scorn as a badge of honor, spelled Honour.
All right, Paula, let's talk about the people on the show.
Paula is awful. What she does is she builds up these people who have no appreciable talent, and she's not capable of pure honesty, which I am. Therefore, they play to me, they throw things at me, when in fact Paula, who in my humble opinion has had way too much plastic surgery, is unfortunately stringing them along, when the fact is what they need is a reality check, and that's what I'm there to provide. I provide a reality check for them in my black T-shirts with my shorts.
What about Randy?
Incidentally, that is what I wear under the desk.
Oh, shorts?
Bicycle shorts.
Oh.
Each and every time. Randy. If he spent half as much time on his teeth as he did on finding his oversized clothing and his glass frames, which he seems to take an unusual amount of pride in, and if I hear dog one more time, I'm going to simply vomit right on our glass table.
Now listen, you going to really be honest?
Yes, of course.
When's the last time you made out with Clay Aiken? And I mean full-on make-out where you had tongues intertwined.
Good question. I haven't seen Clay in probably 2 months. He's touring. We're doing the show. We're ramping up with the show. And he
is red Clay.
Yes, I have, and it is. And so the question was, when was the last time I kissed Clay full on the mouth?
Hot intertwined tongues of flame.
You mean kissing or heavy wet humping?
Let's go with heavy wet humping.
That would have been probably sometime at the end of the summer. I would say August. We got together briefly in August for a PR thing, and got together quickly. It was not an overnight. It was just an afternoon. It was a nooner.
Ryan Seacrest, is he just your male bimbo?
Ryan has fallen out of favor with all of us due to his incredible success. He has no appreciable talent, which I know I've established from the beginning, but he is absolutely pretty. He's gorgeous, and I enjoy spending time with him. But we stopped having sex early on because his ego got in the way. Sure. But we enjoyed some heavy wet humping too.
So we're going to play our game here with Simon Cowell.
Well, let's still participate in the Don and Mike show that is certainly and specifically devoid of any intellect whatsoever.
Phone number is 877-365.
You're dreadful. You're all bloody dreadful.
3636. Buzz, sing for him. You try to sing for him. Sing anything, Buzz.
Okay.
What's the song you like?
Let's see. Well, come on. I just named something.
Come on, dude. Sing New York, New York.
Start singing the blues. I don't know. I don't know the words.
I don't know why you even bother laughing. It's absolutely pathetic. It's a study in a pathetic man trying to do what he can. And what is with your hair?
Well, that's the way it grows. It's natural.
Like no one here knows that you're just loading it with color.
All right, phone number 877-365-3636. We have a champion. We need a challenger for Jeopardy. Simon, one last thing.
One last thing for him should be highlights.
An audition tape.
Yes.
I know you, didn't you have some role in American Juniors that you made money on that show or something?
Yes, of course. I'm tied into everything. I make a tremendous amount
Tell
of
me
money.
what you think of
and
the
I deserve every penny, I should say.
talent level of this youngster.
Nobody! Who is Nero? Nobody! Who is Jack the Ripper?
Give me a little more.
Nobody!
I'll tell you, his name is Mike.
All right.
Who's the swiniest swine in the world?
Let me see. Perfect pitch.
His name is Mike O'Mara. And he was in an all boys review of Peter Pan.
All right.
Wonderful world.
So far, so good. I think you got what it takes.
Captain of villainy. Murder.
He is not to be.
Eager to kill.
What? What? He sounds like a pretty boy. I think he's very good. I think he could be the next American Idol.
Wow.
But I think he might be fat. Very fat.
Well, you like that, though.
I do. I like fat, dumb boys.
Yeah. I'll be back with Jeopardy right after
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gee whiz, gang. Looks like the killer gutted the victim, strangled him with his own intestines, and then dumped the body in the river. You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
The Don and Mike Show.
They love to get festive. Don and Mike.
I can safely say there's nothing festive about anything in this room. It's dreadful.
Pardon me? Well, you're having a good time during the commercial.
I don't enjoy any moment when I'm here. I'm here basically as an obligation to the Fox Network.
Because you're on American Idol.
Very clever. I'm glad you figured that out. Wow.
And why did you decide to have... What happened to your black dungarees you were wearing?
I soiled
during the first break.
I soiled them.
So notice now that you're wearing...
I'm wearing my bicycle shorts again. That's what I enjoy wearing. If you don't understand, we listen to hundreds of competitions each and every day. I have to be comfortable. I am comfortable because they have a pad in the seat and they support my genitals.
You know, there's a website that I could send you to.
I also fancy my new plaid knickers. Fancy lad.
I would get in trouble if I told you this website you should go to, but...
What would that be?
I can't tell you.
Scatlover.com?
No.
What is it?
Hold on. Let me turn the microphones off for a second.
Tell me just for a second. All right.
Don's going to tell Mike about a secret website we've learned of recently.
I love that one. I have had pictures on there.
Let's play the game.
Unfortunately, this is low budget joke.
I'm sorry, everybody. That's a joke I couldn't tell you about. I'm sorry.
Now entering the studio is a gentleman who is an editor from Sacramento, California. Let's say hi to Jeff Long.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing, LQ? Hey, Simon.
Hey, thank you for listening on KHTK.
And now entering the studio is another individual who's a champion. His winning total, it's not given. Though it is $214. He's an engineering manager from Alexandria. Let's say hi to John Herring.
Hey, John.
Hey, LQ. How you doing, Simon?
I'm fine, thank you.
John, being a returning low-budget Jeopardy champion, how has it changed your life?
Well, I've moved up from ugly hookers to mediocre-looking hookers.
Now, you could have put more effort into the joke. It's just my opinion. And, Jeff, you said you're from Sacramento?
Yes, sir.
Your city is dreadful. And now entering the studio is the host of Low Budget Jeopardy. Now, John and Jeff, please don't screw with LQ. And say hi to Alex Trebek Geronimo.
Hi, boys.
LQ.
Here's your categories, and they are... Problem, Simon?
Always.
The categories are... How many pro football teams?
Now, that's tricky.
Bad managers.
Well, I know they're surrounding you.
Golden Globe nominees, true or false?
Your American award shows are simply a waste of time. It's self-congratulatory pablum.
Gwen Stefani stuff.
She has talent.
last week's top DVD sales.
I love DVDs, and I love CDs, and I love anything that makes me money.
So we have how many pro football teams, bad managers,
Very good.
Golden Globe nominees, true or false,
Excellent.
Gwen Stefani stuff,
She's talented.
and last week's top DVD sales. And Jeff, Sacramento KHTK, you're the challenger. We'll start with you.
All right, very good. Let's go with, how about top DVDs for one?
All right, these were not the rentals last week. These are the sales, the DVDs that we bought. Number one seller last week stars Jason Biggs.
What is out of time?
Now, Jeff, you're not going to do Sacramento any favors if you don't try harder.
Okay.
Please take my advice. John, your chance to steal.
What is American Wedding?
Right.
$1 for the returning champion. He's on the board, and he's off to his usual very strong start.
Let's go with DVD sales for 2.
Stars Samuel L. Jackson. Number 2 best-selling DVD.
All right, now, Jeff, you've been given a reprieve. Take advantage of it.
What is SWAT?
There, you got it.
$2. I'm very proud of you. Now continue. Don't let me down. This is your chance to shine.
Thanks, Simon. Top DVDs for 3, please, LQ.
It's SWAT. That's the name of the movie, SWAT.
SWAT. Right.
SWAT.
Yes.
Okay, for 3, this was the third biggest selling DVD last week. Stars Jamie Lee Curtis.
What is Underworld?
John, your chance to steal. She's got the confusing.
What is Perfect?
Yes, she's a hermaphrodite.
She has the confusing privacy, isn't that right?
Yes, that's right. She is a hermaphrodite. She's half man, half woman. She's both genitals.
Exquisite. I only wish I could find her.
Oh, answer is Freaky Friday.
And Jeff, you're still in control. And may I please say that someone is breathing heavily into the phone, and it's exceedingly annoying.
I'm guessing it's the guy from Sacramento.
No, wrong.
John, are you breathing into the phone?
Not really. I don't think so.
Are you heavy?
Not me.
How about you, Jeff?
No, it wasn't me. I was listening to the same thing.
Quite simply, unless you're going to speak to Dawn, close your mouths.
You know what? I'll just run their levels separately, so we'll be able to find out who's the heavy breather. Johnny, you're in control.
Jeff is in
control. I'm sorry. My apologies. Jeff, go again.
All right, how many pro football teams for 1, please?
All right, how many pro football teams for 1? How many pro football teams in the state of Florida?
Oh, what is 3?
That's right. You got your Tampa Bay, you got your Miami, you got your Jacksonville.
$1. You're still in control, Jeff. Select again.
Number 2. Go for 2, please. How many pro football teams?
And I'd just like to point out, they've got the other guy's knob turned all the way down. Mm-hmm. I believe that the heavy breather is the other guy.
The champion, John Herring.
Because right now you're only hearing Jeff. You're only hearing the challenger.
Absolutely. Close your mouth.
How many pro football teams for 2? New York.
What is 1? What is 1?
Oh. John, it's your chance to steal.
Oh, I got to turn him up. John?
What is 3?
Yeah, and technically, see, I know where you're coming from with that, Jeff, because they play in New Jersey.
That's right.
But no, you've got the New York Giants, the New York Jets, and the Buffalo Bills.
There you are. And now, John, you're in control. We have a tie game. It is a sea of mediocrity. Go again, John.
How many pro football teams for 3?
In the state of California.
What is 1?
Jeff, your chance to steal.
What is 3?
Right, you've got your Oakland Raiders, San Francisco 49ers, San Diego Chargers.
Many, many dreadful cities on that list. Jeff, you're in control.
Okay, let's go with Gwen Stefani for 1, please.
She is so talented.
Even with her solo album coming out, the status of the group, no doubt.
What is Together?
Yes, still together.
$1 for you, Jeff. And she just brings a certain electricity to it. She's got it. Mm-hmm. She's got that it.
All right. Let's go with
Gwen Stefani for 2.
Yep.
Her bra size.
Oh, what is 32B?
No. John, your chance to steal.
What is 34B?
She does have tittle liddies, though.
Yes.
No, she's a 34A.
Most Italian women traditionally, until they hit the age of 50, small-breasted.
and then gigantic down to the floor.
Usually the breasts grow as they go into mourning.
Like the ladies in Pritzy's honor.
Absolutely. Jeff, you're in control.
All right, Gwen Stefani for 3, please.
Name of her rocker husband.
Oh, what is, the Bush lead singer? I don't know.
John, your chance to steal.
What is Gavin
Oh my God! Try harder, please.
Both you guys at least knew who he was. Yeah, Gavin Rosdale.
And Jeff, you're still in control.
All right, let's go with bad managers for one, please.
Bad managers for one. He's the general manager of radio station WJFK.
What is? Can't think of his name.
John, your chance to steal again.
What is Cameron Gray?
No.
That's Blaine.
Alan Linewand.
Yeah.
Alan Linewand, right? The Pennyman.
This is ghastly. This is really. You're in a competition. Act like it. Jeff, you're in control.
Bad players. Bad managers for two, please.
He's a Washington Wizards season ticket holder.
Who is?
John, your chance to steal.
Who is Eddie Jordan?
No.
No, again, it would be Alan Linewand. It would be our... Okay?
Jeff.
Bad managers for three, please.
Yes, very good. You just got the joke. Congratulations.
He took his bad manager's job from this bad manager.
Oh, who is Ken Stevens?
Bingo. Oh,
that's
no.
right.
He's not on the map yet. All right, very good, Jeff. Is that the end of the game?
No, we got one more left.
One more category. Select it, Jeff, and I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention.
Golden Globe, true or false for one, please.
So just tell me true or false. Are these real nominees or not? Best TV drama series, Nip Tuck.
What is false?
John, your chance to steal.
What is true?
Right.
$1 for you, John. You're in control.
Golden Globe nominees, true, false for two.
All right. Best motion picture comedy, Bruce Almighty.
What is true?
Jeff, your chance to steal.
All right, Golden Globe, true or false. Wrap it up for three.
All right, he wants to piss away $2. That's fine.
You've lost $2, Jeff, because you weren't focused on the game.
It's false. Bruce Almighty is not nominated.
Oh, okay.
The final one on the board for three, nominated Best TV Comedy Series, King of Queens.
What is false?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
$3, and that's the end of the first round of Low Budget Jeopardy.
Of course.
Wasn't that supposed to be my question?
Absolutely dreadful.
No, you were supposed to say the thing that the other guy didn't say. I mean, it was right there for you.
But that wasn't me that answered that one.
You have broken the prime directive, John Mouth Breather. You breathe through your mouth and you're challenging LQ.
Let's just play the game. You're both in final Low Budget Jeopardy. We physically force you both to bet it all. Good luck. Here's your category. C-woman. C/woman. It's not what you think, though, Rob. Halle Berry will play Catwoman in a $100 million movie to be released this year. This actress last played Catwoman on the big screen in Batman 2. All right, so Halle Berry will play Catwoman in a movie this year. This actress last played Catwoman on the big screen in the second Batman movie. Don't forget, answer in the form of a question, guys, and good luck.
All contestants on Low Budget Jeopardy will receive nothing. If you really think about it, why do you deserve anything? I mean, how much effort does it take to lazily pick up the telephone, call into a radio show, and then feebly attempt to answer questions that any trainable would find insulting?
You know what? You are speaking the truth, Simon.
It's like this. You get nothing, both of you, because you give nothing. And you most certainly failed to impress anyone. Now back to final Low Budget Jeopardy with Alex Trebek. Thank you.
Thank you, Simon.
Here we go.
Now we have only one small problem. That maybe you heard that sound.
I believe that was dial tone. Was that John?
Yep, unless we got him back. We got him back on line 10? We do. Okay, who do we want to go to first?
You want to go to John, our returning champion, with $4. You want to go to him first.
Here he is. All right, John. John, she played Catwoman before Halle Berry.
Who is Michelle Pfeiffer?
Right.
You double your score to $8. Congratulations, John. You pulled it out.
Right now, Jeff,
yes.
If you have the right answer, you're the big winner.
Who is Michelle Pfeiffer?
There you go.
You have unseated a long-term champion, Jeff Long of Sacramento, who represented your dreadful city well. You have become the champion.
I'm sure you're from a beautiful city, aren't you, Simon?
Yes, I am.
Listen, John, goodbye. Parting of such sweet sorrow. Adieu. Don't go away, man. Please just go away. Here now is Simon to tell you, Jeff, about your money, John, about your prizes, And your money. Simon in your very tight bicycle shorts.
Thank you. I'm so glad it's over. First of all, Jeff, you've doubled your score to $26. We throw in a $25 bonus for a total of $51 for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And now, for our champion, it's been a great run. All good things come to an end. John, are you ready for your parting gifts?
Sure.
You have won a DVD copy of Bodied by Jake's Strength Training 101 for Women.
How many of these things we got?
A lot. Now available on DVD and VHS, courtesy of Ventura Distribution Incorporated. Sculpt the body of a woman that you've always wanted, John. But wait, there's more. You have won a DVD courtesy of Borders. Borders invites you to customize your movie library with a build-your-own DVD box set event. Buy any 4 DVDs and get... It's simply a ploy to get you to buy. Mm-hmm. But that's all right. You've won it now through January 25th, only at Borders. Congratulations, John. Nice run. But today you didn't shine. It was not your best competition.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend.
You're out of breath.
There you go. And Simon.
Yes, Don.
As always, great having you on the show.
Always good to be here, Don.
And I can see what's happening down there in those bicycle shorts.
I understand that. Occasionally I pull it out and it's wet. That's just what happens. I've got to go pick my toes.
All right. Always remember to never forget Love at Jeopardy. Thought you didn't have toes.
Yeah, I did. They're all gone.
It's a production of?
I have 4. Corin Incorporated is distributed by King World. Look at my wet shorts.
Wow. You often bring my relationship with Rob up on the show.
Yes.
And I'm now going to bring your relationship up with Rob, which seems to be centering around the bass. Yeah. Whether it's Rob writing a prompt or you on your own many times.
I think you might be right.
There's something with this whole rub it until stuff comes out of it. And
you're making stuff up.
And
you're making stuff up now.
It's funny, go with it.
It's funny. That's right. Pull it out.
All right, faggots.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
Buzz me.
He made it up.
Here's a right-thinking guy.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
Hi.
Here's the guy who went home and changed his sweater today. So
that's not too gay.
So we wouldn't look like fags.
That's right.
Great guy would.
At least we made the effort.
Buzz, what is your lead story today, Buzz?
Today, Stephen Hawking's nurse says she was forced to watch him and the missus have sex.
Oh! Yeah!
Yeah.
Rub it good. Touch the bass.
The bass!
Stay tuned for news and comment coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
That was very
professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show.
Bingo, baby! The Don and Mike Show.
Time for Buzzy's News now. Buzz, Gurley brought to you by Verimax Sexual Pleasure. Performance enhancer.
Someone called for a doctor?
Doctor developed, clinically tested. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, other select retailers. 1-888-8888. Try VMAX. There it is. And now here is Guy. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. The Stephen Hawking story just isn't going away. In fact, it's getting thicker. A former nurse...
And I'm getting turned on.
Getting thicker, too. A former nurse tells the London Mirror Hawking's wife cut his throat and broke his wrist. The nurse says she was threatened and abused by Elaine Hawking as well. She's gone to the police with this.
Anybody else got wood?
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Doesn't matter.
It's inappropriate to respond that way.
It's not inappropriate, Buzz. It's to the eye of the beholder.
And in your case, you would defend it as being totally natural.
I have no control.
You have no control over it.
Right. Well,
no control of my genitals. Right. See, look at that.
This nurse also says the missus made her watch them have sex. She says that was part of the initiation for all of Stephen's caregivers.
Yeah.
Quoting the nurse, she would be doing some strange show. She would be naked on top of him.
Oh, God.
Can you think anything more horrible?
Look at him. I mean, it's a granted that he's a genius, and, God dealt him the wrong cards in the game of life. He's made the most of it. And I say all that to cover my ass before I just say, really, what an odd-looking man he is.
But do you think really, and this might be horrible to say, but do you think, he could communicate, he still can communicate.
Oh, yes, he can.
Do you think there was any complicity in this at all, that maybe he was a participant?
Touch the shaft. Touch the shaft.
Really, because you got a nurse.
Get the maid to watch.
In the sense that he's been talking to the media now and saying none of this is true. It's inappropriate for the media to be inquiring into my personal life.
Oh my God! I'm going to explode. Oh my God! Can I explode on you?
The nurse says she'd be summoned into the bedroom only to open the door and find Mrs. Hawking on top of Mr. Hawking in bed. Oh, my. Yeah. Well, as for the abuse, the nurse says there were some strange mistakes made with Stephen's medication over time.
Keep in mind also that the wife is, at this point, I guess, climbing on the wheelchair.
He was in bed. Yeah.
Oh, in bed, I'm sorry. But still, he's hooked up to...
That was the first mental picture that I got of it, too. Right. Me, too.
That big contraption. So he's got to be hooked up to something in bed, right? I mean...
I don't know, I guess, to communicate and those kinds of things.
Some wires, right? Because he's got to have his thing so he can...
Talk like that.
And to breathe, but maybe he doesn't have it. Which once again now puts more of the the guilt on the wife. Right. The nurse is saying that this was Mrs. Hawking's initiation, and that Mrs. Hawking, Elaine, very good looking, and was always jealous of nurses and caregivers who were also good looking. But she says,
right, because he's such a prize. Because every nurse that came in said, "Boy, look at that frail dude in the wheelchair."
You don't F the body, Don. you F the mind.
I got to give him some.
They want his gene pool, I think. He's a genius, The nurse says she witnessed the wrist breaking. As for the slit throat, she blames a vicious shaving by his wife, which she says left a 3-inch gash on his neck. That's right. Yeah, baby. But whatever you do, don't put your finger near the dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's right. That's inappropriate. All right, I stand by my dude.
That's right.
To repeat our earlier bulletin, Captain Kangaroo is dead. Bob Keeshan passed away today at the age of 76.
And some people in this room didn't show a proper amount of concern for that.
Oh, yeah.
He's still digging the Stephen Hawking.
No, I'm on Captain Kangaroo
what did he,
now.
I'll bet. What did he keep in those big pockets?
Yeah. Hey, Captain.
Not just keys, Buzz.
He hosted a morning children's show for CBS for 36 years, won 6 Emmys and 3 Peabodys. Is the lawyer for music producer Phil Spector hiding something? That lawyer is Robert Shapiro, who you may remember from the O.J. case.
That's right.
Thing he's suspected of hiding is some mysterious piece of evidence.
I think that's absolutely preposterous that you would think that I'd be hiding anything.
Mr. Spector?
I know where you're hiding it.
Where?
Between 2 pillows.
Between 2 pillows. Well, if you'd like to...
Full body cavity search.
Provide me with the right to gloves, I will show you there's nothing there.
And, Your Honor, Judge Ito, I would like to say that conducting the test will be someone who's very familiar. State's evidence number 1, Mike O'Mara.
Howdy. How are you? Bend over, Robert.
Police already have blood and teeth and bullet fragments from the scene of the murder in Spector's foyer. But they say Shapiro has something else. No one will say what it is, but they say he's refusing to turn it over to the court. They say it is physical evidence that Shapiro's been holding for months.
And is it bigger than a bread box?
We just don't know.
All right.
And it's not covered by attorney-client privilege, say the prosecutors. He reportedly still has that evidence, Shapiro does, even though he's been told by a judge to hand it over and not to destroy it or alter it in any way.
Everything has its price.
Of course. Don't I know that?
How many zeros behind that? Incidentally, I know we're off the topic and we're still talking like Robert Shapiro.
Yeah.
But someone on our staff went to Yoohoo.com.
Yoohoo.com.
You mean Yahoo?
What did I say? Yoohoo? That's the chocolatey, refreshing drink.
Yes, the soft drink, which is really not chocolate milk, and it's really not soda. It's somewhere in between.
Chocolate water.
I have many lawsuits pending against that company.
Yes. Yeah, well, you're alleging that, well, in Vermont, you thought it was made out of cadavers.
Yahoo News has a picture of Stephen Hawking and his wife, who's not attractive.
Oh, I heard she was.
Take a look at him.
It's Great Britain, so the standards are different.
Tell me, can you imagine him lying in bed naked, waiting for her to crawl on top?
Oh, dear. That's highly disturbing.
And somehow it's still turned on, big boy.
Yes.
Oh.
The thought is, he looks like a retarded Woody Allen. He does. If Woody Allen was retarded, he would look like Stephen Hawking.
And you're saying that turns you on, too?
Yes,
the idea of a retarded Woody Allen?
Yes, Tiger.
God help you.
But nothing with the butt, though.
No, of course not.
Nothing with the butt.
That's sick.
He might be better looking if he lost a little weight.
One of the characters in this latest Michael Jackson story says his life has been threatened. Maybe you remember Jamie Masada, who owns the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles.
Oh, this is the guy. I saw this guy on TV. He looks like that guy who I never thought was funny, but like Johnny Carson did.
Right.
And Frank Sinatra. You know the guy Tom Dreesen?
Oh, yeah.
You mean like Slicky Boy?
Yeah, this
kind
guy.
of a pointed face?
This guy is a dead ringer for Tom Dreesen. I saw him on stage at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. This is probably your story, Buzz, where he's taking up for the kid.
Right.
He's taking the
Has
kids.
all along.
Yeah,
Actually, right now, in fact, he feels sick about the fact that he's the one who arranged the sort of Make-A-Wish for this boy who has cancer, who's now Michael's latest accuser.
And this guy also has a very effeminate voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And kind of doesn't he have a checkered past, too?
I don't...
He owns a comedy club. What do you think?
All I know is when I saw on TV, which was weird accent, weird body language, and really to these two eyes, bad toupee.
Oh, really?
That you shouldn't wear on any day, much less a day when you're having a press conference.
Yeah, don't you think you have a press conference, you're making any statement at all, toupee, no credibility.
Right,
And
exactly.
again, if it's his full head of hair, my total apologies.
Right, but I am a believer that if you have a head of hair that resembles a toupee, that you get credit for the toupee.
Are you listening, Trump?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Quoting Jamie, I've gotten phone calls saying if I don't shut up, they have a bullet for me to shut me up. Jamie says he took this seriously because the caller had his unlisted cell phone number and other private information. Jamie tells reporters, if something happens to me, you guys know. Jamie says the boy's mother told him that she had been threatened as well.
Wow.
Hold on, his number is not unlisted.
Really?
Yeah, Don's actually got it.
You're going through your valise.
Well, do you remember that weeks ago they had the story about AP, the Associated Press, let all these numbers out, and one guy got fired, and we got him. We got so many numbers.
What's the guy's name? Because this is the guy at the Laugh Factory, right?
Masada, last name Masada, Masada, Masada Jamie.
Got it.
Okay.
Now we have all these rules with the phones, so bear with me.
Yeah.
It's not well, it might have been unlisted, but when the reason they probably got it is because those AP numbers came out.
I didn't know his name was on that list.
So this is a guy that is standing up for the kid.
Right, has all along.
Come on. Ah, here it is.
Ooh, how do you feel about getting the entire package?
That's him.
I mean everything. Ooh, with me you can have it both ways, all at the same time. I certainly find it convenient. The question is, can you? Ooh, if you think you're a man enough and you're over 18, let's get it on. Brought to you by Digicom Enterprises.
Well, anyway,
that is better than ask for ask.
It goes on and on.
Just on the voice.
Billing will begin 3 seconds after the tone.
Thank you.
Let's just let Alan get billed for a
Each
second.
call has an access fee of $5.99. Please be aware that your call may be monitored for quality purposes. One moment, please.
All right, well, we won't we continue. Wait until next week, though, on the show. I just want to tell you one thing we're going to do next week.
Hi, baby.
Tribute to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We'll be calling those gay sex lines as CBS's Jim Nantz.
Very good.
To see which one of us can get the phone whore to believe that we're actually Jim Nantz.
Oh, good.
Hey, it's me, Jim Nantz from CBS.
Our radio buddies, Don and Mike, I'd like to call and just say, want to talk to somebody that's wearing a dress.
Anyway, that's the guy's number.
I look forward to it.
So I don't believe the death threats because anybody can get that number.
Apparently, so obviously.
I've got it.
It's easy.
And Don's not the only one who was disgusted seeing Michael Jackson wearing that medallion around his neck for Jacko's first day in court.
Yes.
The medal is a Serbian honor from the 19th century called the Order of the White Eagle. The theory is Jackson bought it at a pawn shop in Vegas. The Serbs are outraged, mostly because Michael wore the medal for a pedophilia hearing, but also because he wore it backwards and upside down.
Oh, boy.
The embroidered crest Michael wore on his jacket, by the way, is an obsolete British military insignia. Not only have the Brits not objected, they've just put Michael on the list of their 10 favorite performers, a list that was assembled after the most recent child molestation charges.
Yeah, and I was reading that his album, which just can't suck enough here,
Right.
is in the top 10 in Britain.
Yeah.
Well, those people.
Don't I? Tell me about it. Jesus.
Maybe you wish you were Ashton Kutcher.
England can kiss my ass.
Hey, Buzz, yes, constantly. I'm wishing
sure.
that
Why
was
not?
Ashton Kutcher.
He's tall, he's young, rich, famous, and he's
bangs Demi Moore.
sleeping exactly with Demi.
Or is he?
Yes.
Or
you
is
want to hold on to that conspiracy
Or is
theory.
this all just a giant joke for the new season of Punk'd?
But Ashton's life may be about to get less dreamy. You know, critics hate the new movie he has out, and now he's facing a very ugly lawsuit, according to the Smoking Gun website.
Love those guys. SmokingGun.com.
They're great. The pilot for Ashton's MTV show Punk'd was called Harassment. It included a Washington, D.C. couple who returned to their Las Vegas hotel room to find a body lying in a pool of blood. They were being punked. The body wasn't actually dead, and that wasn't really blood, but the shock they felt turned to anger, and the anger into a lawsuit. They were also not pleased to learn there'd been a TV camera in their hotel room. MTV's now trying to distance itself from the pilot, saying it doesn't want Punk'd lumped in with harassment. MTV's filed papers to try to keep its show from being mentioned in this court case.
Here's an important question. Did the show ever air?
That episode never aired, no.
Then I would not think they have a case that if someone put for instance, if we went out with microphones and taped people without their knowledge, and bugged a room and thought this would be great to play on the radio, but
and then they didn't give us their permission,
and we never played it on the radio, then all we've really done is just tape some people.
It isn't really, this case isn't about public humiliation, though. It's about the shock of finding what they thought was a murder victim in their hotel room, and just the discomforting knowledge that there in the privacy of your hotel room, there's a TV camera.
You know what I have to say, though?
What?
That's a funny idea.
Oh, it's funny as hell. I mean, if they go along with it, it's hysterical. It gets on the air.
Right.
It's a pretty good idea.
Well, the couple was not amused, and the case is going to be ugly, apparently. Frankenstein TV show, good.
Good.
We hope.
Those tapes, where all the good smoke tapes and all that stuff.
We hope it's good. The USA Network's making a series in which Frank is a crime-fighting good guy in this series.
Oh, yeah, good. This is not going to work. This is like one of those retarded ideas. There's the word again, but one of these retarded ideas to take someone who's a villain, right, and turn them into a good guy.
Got a criminal brain.
But was Frankenstein really a villain?
Good. Yes, in the sense that the doctor
he threw the girl into the well.
The doctor who used the brain of a criminal to implant in that monster body.
Good.
And don't forget, he liked weed.
This is good. Smoke? No good.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, he didn't like it.
So even though he's a crime-fighting good guy, this is not a comedy. The better news is, and Frank should be pleased with this, they've hired spooky writer Dean Koontz to produce and write the show. The show's expected to premiere this fall. If you've ever read anything by this guy, he's horrifying.
He's not as big as Stephen King, but he's scary.
Scarier, I think, yeah.
Wood.
Aware of all the controversy.
Oh, that one wood?
Wood.
That's not good.
Wood.
It's wood.
Frankenstein's got...
Like when Frankenstein heard the story about Stephen Hawking, he was aroused. Boy, this is taking a long time to queue up.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Wood. And wood is
Good.
good. And what happens when your wood's not good?
Yeah.
What do you do when you want to mellow out?
This is good. Smoke?
Yeah, and then what happens?
Wood.
And wood is?
Good.
Right, and when your wood's not good? You got to mellow out?
This is good. Smoke?
Right, and that leads to?
Wood.
Okay, I could do this for the rest of the show. I really could.
Well, aware of all the controversy he caused by using the F word at the Golden Globe Awards, Bono swears he won't swear on the air next time. The U2 frontman cheered effing brilliant at last year's ceremony, prompting the FCC and lawmakers to crack down on the words we might hear on TV and radio. Quoting Bono, "It's not something I'm conscious of. If you use them in everyday speech, sometimes they come out. I don't mean to offend anyone. I swear I won't swear."
You know, I know that someday in this country we're gonna really have free speech where there'll have to be some kind of disclaimer saying, you're gonna hear this language. But it's so ridiculous that we have to use these veiled terms to talk about things that you can watch on television any night. Again, I'm going to bring up the T word,
right?
Which now is just all over TV.
Yeah, and we bill ourselves as an adult radio show for adults, and just like HBO and many other outlets, come on.
And here's a perfect example. I'm watching the Bryant Gumbel show, the sports show on HBO.
I love that show.
And he's doing a feature on our friend Dexter Manley.
Okay, very sad.
And, Dex is back in jail, getting out soon. Everybody knows his story. He was a good friend of ours the whole time he played for the Redskins. And we stood by him with all of his problems.
Right.
At one point, that guy from CBS, Armin Katane, who's interviewing him, he says, and I'm going to have to use the initials because I can't use the word, but he looks at Dexter and he says, I want to tell you what everybody told me before I came to interview you. They told me that you are a total BS artist and that everything you say is BS. And he used the words, and I wasn't shocked or revolted. And Dexter's reply, incidentally, was, well, you're absolutely right. I mean, so maybe Dexter has turned a corner.
Right.
But the point is, there was the word BS on TV being used in regular conversation, and it was really a way to get the point across without saying BS, to say, people have told me you're full of bull, FHI.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
They have to dump it out.
Yeah, they had to dump it out.
And it isn't even about pay cable. Comedy Central, The Daily Show, used it night before last on their show. So I don't know, where do they draw the lines? What are the rules exactly?
I don't know.
Has no one fought
They
that?
never make it clear.
I just hope someday that we get to a point where they'll just say, okay, you know what, DJs, F word, go ahead.
Well,
S-bomb, go ahead. Because I think you'd find after a while, we use it like we use regular words. Yeah, the novelty.
F&A.
The novelty would last only 7 to 10 years. That's right.
There he goes.
That's true. And then it would be normal.
Then it would die down.
Then it would be normal.
And for the first year, that's all you'd hear.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you might as well change the name of the station to WF. WFU. Imagine if your station was callers were WFUK.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you're listening to W. If you could say the word.
Right, absolutely.
WFUK time.
Right.
F98.
No, it'll be F time.
Yeah. The head of the FCC.
Things are effed up this weekend at WFUK.
Are you ready to get effed? We'll send you on a trip.
WFUK.
Well, the head of the FCC, meanwhile.
If your phone rings, don't say hello. Say F you and win from WFUK.
Yeah, there'd be, if they relaxed it, there'd be a station to do it.
I'm hoping it would be this one. Anyway, Buzz, finish what you're doing. We got to take a break here.
Okay, well, let me just tell you that they had. Well, do you want to tease or do you want the story?
Now, give me the rest of the FCC stuff.
Okay, all right.
About the dirty language.
All right, here we go. The head of the FCC still has a boner for censorship. Michael Powell says he'll turn up the heat on the media to ban what he calls foul language from the airwaves, and he thinks the public's with him on this. He'll keep thinking this until you change his mind. But for now, he says, quote,
oh, they're turning the heat up on us. Ow! 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 Goddamn, that's hot! Ow! Goddamn, MFer!
Quoting Powell.
GD! C-sucker!
Powell says, I think the political environment is increasingly less tolerant. Well, yeah, thanks to guys like him.
Wow, it's getting hot in here.
It's really warm.
Powell says his cleanup movement is reinvigorated. He's talking about raising the indecency fines from $28,000 to $3 million.
Mother, father. That used to be my fill-in for MFer.
Mother, father.
And I used it so much that every once in a while it would just slip out. It would be mother effer.
Oh, really? Yeah. I've been around you when it slipped out.
And then you're F.
Yeah.
You're F.
That's
F.
Right. Buzz, what's next?
Coming up, a reality TV contestant is warned that her boobs might explode.
Hold on, I got another explosion right here.
Here you go.
Hey, happy Friday.
There it is.
Who says I'm not working for the weekend?
That's not as good as you won the other
day. Guys?
Oh, man, I got a head rush.
If we keep doing that?
Yeah.
Where's that tape, Rob?
Which one?
Yeah.
Ding 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 ding.
See, we do that, and that leads to this.
Robin Brad. Robin is best friend Brad. That's what I think whenever I hear this thing.
So how you like the show, everybody?
Hi.
How you like it, huh?
We're adults.
Hi, Mom.
Be right back. Buzz, what was next?
Woman's boobs exploding.
Oh, right. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Lick the beans. The Don and Mike Show.
And now once again, here is Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
I like your sweater.
And here's you. Hi, Don and Mike.
It's pretty.
Here's your here's a reality check, a reality TV, that is. In England, a contestant has been warned that if she continues on the show, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, her breasts might explode. Doctors have warned this woman named Jordan that her 34 double F breasts
baby
could explode if leeches get on them while she's in the Australian jungle.
Baby. Come here. Let me see what you got.
Leeches! Now you're blind. They say the artificially inflated breast could become inflamed and swell to even greater proportions.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Howard Dean. A newspaper quotes one doc as saying, she would need to be treated quickly if she was bitten on her chest. I dread to think what would happen if her breast started swelling. There is a danger they might explode. End quote.
Man, she's effed.
Get it? Double F? Is the other one.
Hold on.
Oh, she's double F.
Arnold Schwarzenegger on breast.
Hi, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hi.
This scene with the enlargement of the breast was fantastic because, again, it was one of those things. I mean, in the movie it was used kind of like, okay, if that's what guys would like to see, if this world feels
idiot.
Breast,
Yes, Governor.
then so be it. I'm going to just have bigger breasts. But in the audience, there was this kind of like immediately... you saw women sitting there telling each other, that's a great idea. You have to check out where you get that done. So you can deflate and inflate your simultaneously on command. It's a whole new concept. Because there's some guys that like little breasts and there's some guys that like big breasts.
Brilliant observation.
The governor. Play both sides, you know.
Both.
Sometimes even simultaneously.
Both.
He's your governor.
Yeah, it's so funny, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And then there's Hillary Clinton, who had one of the best quotes of the week when she described the State of the Union speech.
See you in Toledo, you stupid whore.
One of the best quotes of the week when she described the State of the Union speech as partisanship on steroids. But
attacking a big white bitch.
There's another quote that's haunting Hillary. It comes from square-headed...
What did I do?
No. It comes from square-headed Trent Lott, a Republican senator from the most corrupt state in the Union, Mississippi.
Square-headed.
He's quoted in Washingtonian magazine as calling Hillary butt ugly.
Because he's so pretty.
I guess, in fairness to him, he was talking about the way she looked in 1974.
Man, she was butt ugly. I tell you that right now.
Because he's so, Tom Cruise handsome.
That's
Well,
right.
what we're talking about, the heads of hair that look like toupees?
Yeah,
right.
Man, she's butt ugly.
Lott went on to say she looks better now.
Yeah, she looks better now, though. I apologize if I have offended her.
But you know who bugged Secretary of State Colin Powell? The French. This week...
Well,
Can you blame him?
How long have I been saying the French are effing us?
This week, Powell said the French have annoyed him. He quickly adds, quote, I'm sure from time to time I have annoyed them.
For years I've been saying this, Buzz.
As long as I've been living, the French have been f***ing us.
Yeah, right. Never got education there once.
Pardon my French,
And now it's
but
on.
you're an asshole.
And now it's on to Germany.
Which even with their past track record, I'd still rate them above the French.
Yeah, I suppose so. As far as allies go, since they've been on our side.
Yes.
Yeah.
When asked if he had ever told French officials how he feels about them, Powell answered, oh, yes, yeah.
He says he and the French foreign minister have had, quoting again, the most candid and direct conversations about what we do that annoys the other. In Northern,
do you think Colin Powell, when he's alone on the phone with these guys, that the real urban side of him comes out, and it goes something like this? Because he's one of those guys who, you hear him go, sir, this is not the way that I think that these discussions could be going. I'm representing the United States, sir. Hey, now listen here, you motherfucker.
You almost said it.
See, that's how you get in trouble.
That's right.
You motherfucker. You ever think at the end he goes, well, it's been a pleasure doing business, and I think it's been good for both countries. Nice treated, dog.
Word.
Don't think it happens.
No, I don't think there's a chance.
Don't think so.
It's fun to speculate.
Yes.
Motherfather.
In Northern California's Bay Area, in the city of San Mateo, just south of San Francisco.
San Mateo High rules.
The city council. What's it
Bill
from?
and Ted.
That's
right. Bill and Ted. San Mateo High rules.
Dude.
Well, the city council there has voted in an emergency ban on karaoke booths. And it's not because of the singing. The city fathers say these private, soundproof rooms in nightclubs are havens for underage drinking, fights, robberies, and prostitution.
Oh, my God.
She was a whore.
Quoting one councilman, it's hard to enforce the law in private rooms. Bar owners who got the private booth idea from the Japanese, just like karaoke itself, say that people want a place where they can sing without being heard by others. That'd be perfect for me.
Hey, it's Socrates. They call them Socrates.
That's the only funny part of the movie. Socrates.
All right, now, all the lines are going. Maybe it's not San
Mateo High.
Maybe it's close. Maybe.
No, dude. San Dimas High.
What is it? San Dimas High?
You idiot.
Figure it out. Hello, Don and Mike. What is the school? Hello? All of the lines are ringing right now. I swear to God.
But really, if you look at the history of movies ripping off other movies, it's really Ridgemont High.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi,
hello.
San Dimas.
San Dimas High.
San Dimas.
Well, it was close.
Yep, San Dimas.
Thank you. And it would have been funnier if it was San Penis High.
Thank you, all the helpers. But everybody got the joke, even though the school.
Sure. That's right.
But thank you, all 28 helpers from around America who at 6:46 East Coast time on a Friday night had nothing better to do than call me and try to change what I said, even though I was wrong. But still, you got the joke, even though I used the wrong word.
Let's call this one the case of the cute detective. The detective in this case is a man. That's right.
There he is.
A man who was sent into Fort Lauderdale's gay hotspots to make drug busts. But now, one of his busts has been thrown out of court because everyone, including the judge, says this guy's so damn good-looking, he's a walking case of entrapment. There's even a court transcript now describing him as, quote, a very attractive man. The judge says the defendant probably only agreed to make the drug buy because he thought it might lead to sex with this hunk, especially since the defendant has no priors. Quoting the defense lawyer, let's just say all the women in court were paying a lot of attention to him. After he left the courtroom, they were all like, wow.
Hi, I'm Cameron Gray, operations director. Don't blame me.
Don't blame him. Mm-hmm. In sports, if you're a beer company, you can't afford not to advertise on the Super Bowl. But remember this, the next time you pay for a six-pack, Anheuser-Busch is buying 5 minutes of commercials in the Super Bowl, and the ads go for $2.3 million for each 30 seconds.
So that would be...
Even with a price break, Bud's spending about $20 million to get your attention.
Nice Bush.
During the game. Yeah.
Whoa.
Pepsi bought 3 minutes of commercials.
San Mateo's rules! I know it's wrong, but don't call to correct me, because you got the joke.
Let it go.
Dimas, Don.
Sorry, Charlie.
God.
General Motors.
Sorry, Charlie.
Right.
Were you trying to call, too?
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
Dimas.
Sorry.
Socrates.
Sorry, I effed up your weekend.
George Carlin.
General Motors, AOL, and the NFL each bought 30-second spots.
What about George Carlin?
He's in the movie.
Oh, he is?
Bill and Ted. Billy.
He's in the phone booth.
Yeah.
Right.
George Carlin.
And as usual, one Bud spot in the fourth quarter will promote responsible drinking. So there's money well spent. And finally, does your urine smell like maple syrup?
Yes.
That's right. Well, if it does.
Hold on. News I can use.
Does yours smell like maple syrup?
And looks like it. It comes out like it.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all.
No, it is. If it does.
Because you're so ramped up all the time.
No, if it does smell like maple syrup, you have a medical condition.
It's like squeezing Mrs. Butterworth.
Maple syrup urine disease.
You take the top off her head.
Maple syrup urine disease is a metabolism problem that causes your sweat and urine to smell incredibly sweet. This would be great if only the condition wasn't fatal.
Oh.
The condition's in a new book called The Strange Case of the Walking Corpse.
My urine looks like blueberry syrup.
Now, the book lists other bizarre medical conditions, including kabuki makeup syndrome, which causes facial patterns to form that resemble the makeup of Japanese kabuki theater performers.
God.
Hey, Howard, there's your Chinaman.
And then there's vibrating white finger, which is caused by operating vibrating machines like chainsaws or really, really powerful vibrators.
Wow. You'd like that, Mike.
I love that, especially around the Duke.
I'm Buzz Burbank.
Nice sweater.
On the Don and Mike Show.
We have to go. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Love you, Frida. Love you, Bart. We'll be back Monday with the all-new episode. We'll see you then. A good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Thanks for changing your sweater. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Okay, see you at the base. And you.
Don, radio's house burned down.
BM.
Till we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.